let's get this thing going here. Spin this around so got a nice shot of the jump E. All right, well, good morning, dude. Glad to have you here. I'm super concerned of stuff, but okay, the coffee's fine.
Depends, don't worry.
Are you wearing it? On many occasions. Are we good? It's a 2-minute delay, so I think we'll be okay.
Here, do you know how to do it?
Yeah, I'll give you a second. I think we're okay. No problem. All right. Well, so anyway, we're gonna talk to Paul for like 2 minutes or so before he, eventually has to go in. When are they dragging you in? We're still waiting for this. Cloud cover to.
They said it's gonna be a bit because we got to wait for the clouds to clear. So, but I went through the safety briefing and the waivers, signed my life away. So if I die, nobody can get sued.
Okay. Good. That's always good. So how are you feeling otherwise?
To be honest, when I was driving over, I was talking to Kim and I said, I'm really not I'm not anxious about the jump.
Yeah.
Right. I'm anxious about the disappointment that the clouds won't let me jump.
Okay, so you're fighting Mother Nature, not yourself. That's always good.
Yeah. Well, so because we should have jumped on Wednesday, but it was too much cloud cover. And then, obviously pilot issues for, the following Wednesday. So here we are. And yesterday was absolutely beautiful. Maybe I should have picked yesterday.
Maybe Saturday might have been it. But, hey, just slow but surely.
You could probably fly that thing.
Come on.
Flies everything.
What's a little clouds? But, okay. Well, so you the only one jumping today, or are you?
No, so there was 3 other people in the waiver room with me, so that's 4 of us total.
Nice. Okay.
All go up at the same time.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, have you met your instructor yet?
No.
Okay, so you don't know if he, she. Well, it's got to be probably someone who matches your weight in terms of maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah.
I'm guessing. So all right. Cool. Well, so nerves aren't bad. Otherwise, no big breakfast, nothing like that at all.
No breakfast at all, actually.
So you're a little starving.
Yeah.
So this is sort of like going into a scheduled operation where you wait 4.5 hours to figure out whether or not you're going to get on the operating table.
With nothing but black coffee or water.
Oh
sure.
Gosh, yeah. Sugar running through the system. Okay. Well, any last words you want to let people know?
Don't let fear hold you back.
There we go.
That's the big thing, right?
Okay.
Don't ever let fear hold you back.
Very cool. Very cool.
Well, some days it's got to come eventually.
Fear is just a small little, bump in the road, right? That's the way you look at it. Yeah. Don't let it stop you from doing stuff. I'm sure.
If you like it a lot, can you just pay up, throw the card down, and do it again?
Well,
you'd be like, I'm going back.
So I've already put a deposit down on the 23rd.
Right.
That's your birthday, right?
Yeah, that's my birthday. So that's already partially paid for.
It's in, depending on whether that date shifts or not. We'll figure that one out later when it comes.
But I think I'm probably gonna want to do the advanced free fall course after this.
So have you discussed with the better half in terms of how much of the house you're going to remortgage to get towards getting your instructor license?
Yeah, no, it'll be a slow go until I get the first license, anyways, because then the price of each jump goes down considerably.
Oh, well, good. At least they give you a little bit of a discount along the way.
When you're fully licensed, what does it cost?
So I looked on their website, and once you get your A, it's only $30 a jump.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
What's gear looking like? I mean, you're like double digits, right?
I don't know, the video said that the parachute is 10 grand. So.
Does that come with the backup? We need to really add to our website.
Yep. So you heard it here. Start helping the Patreon. East here.
Yeah. Give me a parachute.
Yeah. No used. We want brand new.
Used is fine.
Is it okay? I didn't know if it was one of those things when you're jumping, you want to have brand new only.
No, I'm one of those people where I'm always about to reuse and keep the old stuff going, man.
So any of you World War II guys, if you got some parachutes you want to lend them, we'll gladly take it.
Go to the Army Navy store, used parachute. Only failed once. $100.
Only failed once. Last jumper, didn't make it. Oh man, cool. All right, well, good. You know, so we're just.
I can't wait till you get like so good at this that you're doing wingsuits and stuff, and I see you come whizzing down.
Oh yeah, base jumping. Oh my gosh, that one's gonna be tough to do live streaming from. You just have to bring your camera, your GoPro with you.
Yeah, yeah. That would, unless there's a way to like, I don't know, strap a cell phone to my face.
Well, you always have a little small hotspot. You know, you put that in your pack, but then you're into that whole like, you know, weight is an issue.
Do that wingsuits? If you go on the YouTube and they have it like, I don't know how they do it, but they have it like looking at them.
Yeah, usually it's like pointing
like an
down off
arm.
their helmet or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, they're not doing a live stream, thank God, because that can go really bad fast.
We'll just use what is that? Elon Musk.
Oh, his Starlink.
Starlink,
Hook you up
yeah.
to Starlink.
That'll be our next venture there, but not before we contribute to the parachute equipment there. All right, cool. Well, we're hanging out here like it's now almost 10 of 9 here on Sunday, and so appreciate everybody in the chat there. Spread the link around. We'd love to have more people on to watching Paul's jump, but he's probably scheduled more towards 10 o'clock here on the East Coast, just because the clouds and Mother Nature are, looks like they're settling in at this point. But
The clouds have to be gone, or
I don't think they have to be gone. It just has to be big enough breaks.
yeah, you can go through a hole or something. Well, you know, Carlos, start praying to the cloud gods, and we'll hopefully see, you know, a few opportunities for us to. Oh, there's a small little hole right there. So it's just, you know, figure out how to open that on up, and I think we'll be good. So cool. So stick around, guys. We'll be in and out, but hanging out here, watching, you know, and waiting, and you know, they'll let Paul know once you know, they're ready to get going here. So. Cool. Yeah, say hello in the chat if you haven't. The chat looks a little quiet here, but wanted to see if there's a lot of people awake at this moment, depending on you know, where you are in the world. But
It is Sunday morning.
It is. Yeah, that is the other option. So you know, if you are in church, you know, watching this, you know, make sure that you know, you turn the volume down or put your earbud in.
Jesus loves you.
And Paul, as he makes his jump. Cool. All right, well, hey, ooh, Mike's on 2900 AM if you're you know, bored and you want to make an AM contact there. So head on over there, check him out. That's 2900, wow, that's like,
Dude,
weird.
10 meters was amazing yesterday.
Was it?
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to hop on much of it, but.
I didn't either, but I was looking at the ham clock and the DX cluster with the
Oh, it's
lines.
going crazy.
And it was just like a funnel into South America, all the way to the south. Yeah.
I'll have to, I actually was setting up finally HF mobile in the truck, and I just as a quick test spun it up and tuned up the ATAS, and on 20 meters I had Romania and Albania and Yugoslavia, all three like not 5.9 pluses, and so I'm just like,
Damn.
dude, this is sweet. And so, you know, it makes me feel good that it actually is working. So, you know, I have to do a lot more tweaks though. Man,
quite the battery.
my truck is freaking noisy. Like if once I turn it
RF
on, I
noisy.
hear the RF, you know, going.
How much did that cost?
About like $80.
It's like a brick.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely a brick. If I need it as a weapon, I can definitely use it.
I have a,
It's about the size of a brick.
I have a
It's not Anchor, no.
No.
Yeah, but his,
Chinese
I
company.
probably would buy his too over that, because Anchor, you're paying for the name.
Found them on Amazon. Like they weren't even that popular, but I was like, this shit's really good. And then they went to like Best Buy, and now
Yeah.
it's like,
And everybody's like all over it. So
They're doing some building
and what's
repair.
this thing? What's this?
that is the my hotspot for streaming. It's part of the data plan, so I bought the unit for like less than probably
I'm so pissed at Verizon. These motherfuckers. So I get a law enforcement discount, and I've been with them since 9X. All right. So you know how long that is? I've got like 400 between
Jesus.
all the cell phones, everything, and they take away.
Yeah.
But they don't tell you. So I lost my discount, and the guy's like, "Oh, you're law enforcement?" He goes, "Oh, you." I go, "Yeah, I have the." He goes, "No, you don't." He goes, "They got rid of it." I go, well, "Why didn't they tell me?" Because all you have to do is go and ID me and send them a thing.
Yep.
So for months,
Get verified.
I haven't been getting the
discount.
because you know, like when you change a thing, you need to tell the powers that be that Verizon sucks in Amherst. Like
Verizon
sucks.
sucks everywhere.
Yeah,
Except
well,
though,
we're doing good here. Oh,
Because I have
Are we live?
I have Xfinity.
yeah, we are live. Yeah, we're live.
talking about this live.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're talking,
Jesus.
dude. We're just killing.
No,
I was like, man, the audio is really strong.
I think it's really good.
Very cool. I don't know if you can see you.
You use that thing now for the for your car when you're doing the.
No, I have another one for the car too. You see why you dead?
No, almost.
Yeah, I have. Actually, I do have another charging device. We're hams, and this is ridiculous.
I should have brought a battery.
Where is? Ooh.
What's the antenna you're using?
Don't copy the same one. My son is trying to make me. I don't use a different one.
Does it just turn on when you?
Yeah, just plug it in. You're good. It's already like the 3 bars on the side should be good. All right. Hey, Steve. Glad to see you join the chat there. Yeah, we're doing. The problem with where we're at is that we are in what we call pepperel, and pepperel is a bowl, and we bonded and double bonded and everything. So there's about a 2-minute delay in the chat, or 2-minute delay in the video stream. And so the buffering should be minimal, hopefully, but you know, we'll try to make the best of it because I'm only showing 2 bars here with a few other things. So bear with us, but we'll keep going here. So yeah, if you guys have not seen pepperel, jump pepperel, that's the airfield, and as you can tell, we have a ton of cloud cover behind me and you know, on the field too as well. So yeah, we'll just wait it out at this point.
I think I'm gonna go get my glasses because I can't see the screen or anything.
Oh, is this
Polarized,
sunglasses?
polarized.
Polarizing,
glasses.
yeah. Yeah, that's
But
what happens when we get old.
subscription, so I can at least read the.
W1 BBW, this is KC1 QDK. Hey Steve, we're out at the airfield in Pepperell. Paul, N1OG, is going to jump out of the airplane. Wonder if he copied me. We're at the airfield out here in Pepperell, Massachusetts.
You can join the chat.
On a handheld, and gonna watch Paul and
How do I make this in front of that?
skydive out of the airplane
Draw
here.
bar like that. Like how do I make it?
In front.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You gotta get the.
He's on the.
You gotta get whatever you got.
How do you make it like completely flat, even?
No.
No, he's gonna do it on his live stream.
What do you want to do? You can make
You
it
should come
bigger
down
and
here and check
smaller.
it out.
I
He's
know.
not
I'm gonna make it
jumping
like
yet. He's got
completely
a little
straight
while
though, like so
before
it
he
doesn't
jumps.
Straight where?
like on the J. Yeah, like that. That's good.
South.
Take the Everett Turnpike to exit 5.
That's good, right there.
And then take 111.
I think it'll look better in the T.
T.
I think 111 east until you hit the airfield in Pepperell.
Is this filming?
Towards
Yeah.
Holland.
So what you see here is the second camera, so you can spin it and whatever.
Hey, can you get go get my glasses?
Yeah, you're making the repeater.
So guys, if you just started to join, I see a few keep popping in the chat here. The live stream itself has been going on probably for about an hour now. We're just waiting for cloud cover to clear here so Paul can jump. If you hadn't had a chance, if you want to just dive back in the video a bit, if you can. We talked with Paul a little bit, see how his mental state was. He seemed to be in good shape, so he's just finished filling out his paperwork there, and looks like he's coming back over here to hang out. We'll see what's going on here, but we're still waiting. What do you say, sir?
What do I say?
Yeah, what do they say? You
Still waiting.
still waiting?
I think there's some instructors that just showed up,
Okay.
and they're like, "What are they doing over there with all that equipment?"
We're just live streaming.
Some ham radio and some live streaming.
Cool. Always good. Awesome. Well,
All right, I'm going to try to find the cloud cover.
Casey's here too.
yeah, Casey said he was coming by with the dog.
We got a whole crew.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of support for you.
I told them all to come.
Good morning. How's it going? Good.
Hey, buddy.
All right. So is there's something wrong with the airplane? Or? No, we're waiting.
Something wrong with nature.
Well, I meant like you're gonna just, you got a bad seat, so you're gonna jump out. Yeah. You're pissed off about check bags.
Your luggage doesn't fit in the compartment.
The in-flight movie was no good. I'm out of here.
See, they're all done. They're just disassembling the place at this point.
How many people jump at once?
So there's 4 of us in the waiting room. So I assume that there's going to be 4 of us doing tandem.
I like how they call it the waiting room.
I literally signed my life away.
And
Can I make it?
she got it,
How do I make it
like
thicker?
98 or something.
It's fine. It's fine.
Too fat.
So move it over.
Can you make it thicker?
Huh?
Can you make it thicker?
Oh, she sees your food.
Well, you have to change the font then.
You can't make it. It's like if you click on it.
Yeah, you have to change the
Hey, we just did it.
oh, bold. Yep.
Put in her mouth. You believe she'd eat everything. Okay. That was the, I had
Hey,
the repeater with
Mike.
the club repeater with that.
Mike.
Oh,
No problem.
We ran the DNA, she came back 50% pity, 20-something% Rottweiler, 15% American Bulldog, and then the rest was Amstaff, which is pretty much pit bull too. Hi Casey. Clearly a vicious murder dog. He's a vicious murder dog. How you doing? Good. He's so ferocious.
Oh, you want to be on the live stream too?
I brought treats for her.
I gotta say, they have like 3 of them. They're all used to that.
Oh, yeah, I guess. You have a goat too, don't you?
We did. We had 5. They are in Vermont now, clearing fields.
Okay.
Oh, good. You put them to work.
Like actually in Vermont, or that's what we told the family?
No, they're actually in Vermont.
They went to live on the farm.
They're gonna go live their life out.
But they'll charge you, right?
Ours were pretty tame. I mean, Paul would play with Odin, which is his big goat, who was fully horned. Like, they'd play and headbutt, but not like
Violently.
Like not when he was, they were just playing.
Oh, I've seen shorts where people like,
Oh yeah, they like will knock you out.
Oh yeah.
Were you milking them?
No, we only had one female, and she was mean.
My grandma had one, and she milked the goat to make cheese. And, oh,
Yeah,
that was good
our hope,
cheese.
but our female.
So the pilot says should be probably another hour. But he said it's definitely going to happen.
What altitude do you jump from?
14?
14,000?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I used to watch these. I lived right down the road,
Carlos jumps.
so I would watch them
Yeah.
all the time. And also, I would fish the Nashua River right down the road. So we'd be sitting there and we'd watch them, winding up.
Catch 3-eye fish.
Yeah.
Yep, we just got an update, guys, for those that are watching. And Paul said probably about another hour as this stupid cloud cover decides to move along. And we want to go grab some breakfast or, whatever. I'd say, shoot back to jump back here around 10 o'clock. And,
Dunks at,
we'll continue the live stream here.
What's it, the Country Kitchen? You just want coffee or you want dunks?
Oh, I was just gonna get coffee for the week.
Well, donuts are coming, so
Because
coffee's the next thing.
There's the there's a convenience store right down the road that probably has like Green Mountain coffee at the counter or something, and that'd be a little bit closer. really the only airplane at this place, though. Like, it's not. I couldn't own an airplane and have it based here.
No, Nashville.
Nashville's, yeah.
Yeah. That'd be the only option, I think. What? Of where you can store your plane. This is kind of a private airport type thing.
I'm sure that you could store your plane in if you paid them.
Well, yeah, but
Sure they do.
based off of the weather conditions and everything, I'm sure they don't have a hangar. Is there a hangar for that plane?
Yeah, but you don't need a hangar for a plane.
Well,
Most
no, you
planes
don't. But
sit in the
you know,
runway.
if you pay that much for an airplane, you probably want to have a hangar.
Another expense to the most expensive hobby in the world.
I know, gosh, yeah. Well, besides being a pilot, yeah.
Well, even like, I think I don't know how many hours of engine time you have to like redo the engine. Like it's a lot.
I should have logged all my hours when I was flying.
Something like that's a turbine engine, though. That goes long ways between overhauls.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure the body probably goes before the engine does.
No, I think it's the other way around.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because it's like, I mean, Ryan would know, but it's like every so many hours the engine has to be
Yeah.
overhauled, and then beyond that, every so many hours the whole airplane gets.
Gone through.
That's why
Pull it
you can
over on the side of the
you can
road if it
fly
breaks
a
down.
1940 Cessna. And, okay,
true.
it's 80 years old, but it's been built 4 times over its life.
Yeah, and it still runs really well, yeah.
There's no pulling it over on the side of the road if it breaks down. So
No airborne AAA.
no, it's got to fly right.
They say
So
every
Or you're
a lot of the
damn
new
wrong.
private planes, they have the parachutes built into them.
yeah.
It's like you can buy like a safety feature, and then the other thing is, as long as you have control surfaces working the wing, you can always glide it in. Even the big boy planes can
Since
glide.
I was a kid, I was fascinated with ultralights, and all of those.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can get a shoot on those, and
My friend Paul had one of those. It was really cool.
I mean, you're flying by yourself, and it's low and slow, but
Yeah,
it's right. I've never done it, but I mean, I've been in them.
You would fly it on a field, even
still
you
live?
don't even need
Yeah.
an airport.
It strikes me as
We're
like
just
the
talking
go-kart
and-
of airplanes.
Just talking and hanging out.
It is. You really.
Or the moped of airplanes.
This kid Jim.
Turn it around.
This kid Jim who went to
Left is left, right is
Daniel
right.
Webster. He crashed the airplane 5 times.
Oh, jeez.
We used to call him Crash McCool. That was his last name, McCool. We called him Crash McCool. I always told him I always wanted to fly with him because he crashed 5 times and lived. You know, he knew how to crash the airplane.
My friend Bill totaled his car, his first car, the first week he had it. He totaled his second car the second week he had it.
Oh, dude.
We were out
Take his
going around
license.
one night
And he
in
totaled that
his
one.
third car, the third week he had it, and wouldn't you know it?
What?
I never rode with Bill again.
I get a ticket.
Don't be a Bill.
Yeah.
I get a ticket the first day I got my driver's license.
I didn't see
And,
Bill.
and that was the last ticket I got.
I haven't seen him since high school, but some friends said he and 2 other guys bought into something called the internet. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
They
Yeah.
made an ISP, and
Okay.
sold it off to AOL,
Oh, of course. And made their
and just they
billion.
were retired at like 25.
Yeah, well, it's the same guys who did the ARDC. They bought a whole chunk of IP addresses and said, we're going to camp on this for a while.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
Got
Things I wish I knew when I was younger. When I
Was
was.
it after, what's his name? Al Gore invented the internet?
Yeah.
Was that after that?
Mm-hmm.
Al Gore invented the internet.
We were just all, firsthand there to experience it.
I met Al Gore. He visited Daniel
She'll
Webster.
jump on you.
He was very tall. He was like you, Eric.
Is he? Like
He was
6'5"?
very tall like you.
Eventually,
You
she'll spot a
I
rabbit.
made
That'll
him
be the
an
end of this
ice
adventure.
sculpture. And
Oh,
Secret-
for-
Him a couple
the
days
Secret
ago.
Service
Every
went
morning.
over the ice sculpture with a metal detector. I couldn't believe it. I'm
And then
like,
it melted.
This is ice. You can see all the way through this.
I know, right?
Do you really need to go over this with a metal detector?
Yes, sir, we do. Oh, man.
Casey came out. Sal and Eric did a live stream.
Yes, we are.
Tim came out.
Juliet Paul.
We'll record
This is Paul's recording ourselves. This is a tank radio, you know, behind the scenes video. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out what order you're in so we don't like actually like go, hey, there's Paul. No, there's not Paul. Hey, there's Paul. No, there's not Paul. Two more.
Right orange shirt. I think we'll know him.
Did they say what you have to wear?
No, in the video, they were all wearing like jumpsuits.
Suits, yeah. I assume, yeah, they're probably all the same color too.
We should have brought some LED lights.
The aircraft?
I think Tim's got the radio.
I got the GMRS radio, and
Well, yeah,
they were talking on channel 3, so
on GMRS?
yeah. So
Who was?
they were.
Yeah, but couldn't we? I mean, I presume that they must radio
You can
back
download
to
the
down
frequency.
here.
Just
Hey,
ask them what frequency
everyone's
they're
jumped
on.
out. You know, that kind of thing. Some sort of controls.
PBW's got the aeronautical radio.
I have a Quanchang with me. That's
That's good
Yeah.
enough, right?
that'll do it.
Yes, that is that. Okay.
You are my heart, saying.
If you say Quanchang 3 times,
Quanchang.
Ralph will appear
That is true.
on any frequency too.
He listens. Well, dude, he's literally on like a vantage point, so he can hear everybody
Well,
and
when you
anything.
have 28 portable radios, you can set them out to 28 different frequencies and then just leave them on your windowsill.
We're gonna do 6-meter net from his house. That ought to be pretty fun.
What else can we do?
I forgot.
I don't know.
I don't
He was pretty loud, but he ended up having to go quick because he ended up having a storm lightning through.
But he was coming in good.
Yeah, he definitely was. Yeah, maybe I can't do live stream with multiple channels. All right, well. Yeah, we got 8 people in the chat, doing pretty good.
Am I in the chat?
What's this?
You still are.
Yeah, I went to grab mine. Battery was dead.
What? I know. I like.
Turns out, I don't know. You have this problem. If I put it in the charger with the long antenna on, the weight of the antenna makes it not want to sit in the charger correctly.
Which you have the.
I have the FT5. It's the same
Oh, I
thing.
don't know. So the charger's the same though, right? It has that little solid back in the back.
Yeah.
I never have a problem.
Yeah.
Well,
If I take the antenna off, so it sits more like, you know, it's weighted more like factory, it
Yeah.
does its thing properly. She
Yeah, I
doesn't
don't
know
know.
anything. She knows food. Oh wow.
this isn't my dog. She's dumb as a rock.
Now she's waiting for you to feed her.
I know, right?
Hey, I'll go get her. I'll get her pack.
So according
Get
to
her
the
oared. You
radar,
think you can hold on to her?
there are no clouds.
Super strong.
Hey, should fire up the flex and see if you can get a hold of Mike. He's on 14290.
I think your radar is wrong.
Yeah.
Not my radar.
We're going with their radar no matter what.
All right. He wants me to get on the flex.
That's it. Yeah, see if he's. I just saw him pop up on Ham Alert.
Marvin's not on it. That's good.
Oh yeah, is he?
What is he on?
14290. I think I saw him pop up as. Yeah,
14.
290. Oh. We might not be able to hear him, but. So for those just hanging out, if you want to work Mike into MAK, he's sitting on 14290. I think he's doing a park. We can't hear him here. He's probably too close.
Looks like the wind is blowing now.
You barely see a signal off of him. Yeah, Mike, if you're hanging out in the live stream, come on, go to 40. I don't even go up my 40-foot wing with her. I don't like heights at my age. Totally. Yeah, it's definitely got a couple of stations that are loud. Well, it's about 9:19 here, guys. You know, we're just sitting around, hanging out, having some fun, waiting for the stupid clouds to clear.
I think it's this table.
I have one like this.
You had one.
I have two.
I saw it at Bear Brook.
Mine's bold.
Is that what you want? That will make it better. Now I only have one.
What happened?
They both went in the.
Hey Arnold, I just saw your comment about getting enough whiskey in Paul. I don't think he's definitely got enough coffee in him for sure.
And I got a bunch of the FRS ones.
So,
Well, if you go to a blank spot in 20 meters and then adjust your volume till you don't hear any audio and keep the noise blanker and noise reduction and A&F off, then you'll be able to use the EQ to pull them out.
So what do you do?
So go lower where it says medium, lower that down. Well, you're right on top of somebody, so lower that down until you
not bad.
don't hear any of the static. So just like right at that point, just a little bit above there. Okay, and then turn off noise blanker, NR, and ANF.
I got it all on.
Blue is on. Oh no, it is. Okay, yeah, blue's off. I can always forget it's the other way. Okay, and then you fool around with the EQ down at the bottom. Oh, go tune back to where Mike is.
I only see 290.
Yeah, 290 I think it was.
That's this one.
So the crowds are slowly rolling in here. Paul's walking around in his high-vis orange, which we won't see when he's up in the air, but hey, it's all good.
And I got my name tag.
Yep. It's almost like we should put his name tag in Morse code.
That's Eric.
Use the EQ to dial him out, dial him in.
Like,
So Arnold says,
Mine, you buy empty and you load it with 18 650s.
oh,
apparently we should have. Coffee wasn't it.
Yeah, no whiskeys.
you thought the waiver, Paul?
He signed it twice. Signed it twice.
That's good.
Kim, his wife, gets everything.
Todd and Eric get all the ham radio stuff. We get to clear out the shack.
Come on, you want to carry on the legacy?
It doesn't seem to do anything.
Oh, you gotta remember, you're trying to pull out his voice.
Yeah, I know.
So,
His voice.
oh, is the EQ on?
Who, Dad?
You scroll up to.
That hair.
Start
No, yeah, it's down at the bottom, a little switch. See that little rocker switch? Yeah, turn that on. There we go. Now you can dial
What are
in
you
and
trying
out.
to find?
Huh?
What are you trying to find?
So anything above 1K is the high end of your voice. Anything below 500 is like the bassy part of your voice.
Dad.
So we're just hanging out here, fooling around with Todd's Flex while he tries to dial in Mike here. And 2MAK is working 14290 if you want to go make contact with him. Tell him he needs to wrap it up and join the live stream because he's missing Paul's jump.
It's a call button.
A fake plane.
It's just that red button that goes woo, 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 woo. And the thing flashes. When you press it, it makes it go woo, woo, woo.
I didn't know it did that.
Yeah, it's like a call button. Well, I thought it was an alarm, right?
I thought it was I've fallen and I can't get up alarm.
No, I thought it was an alarm. So I would go to breakfast, right? And I'd been joking around with it.
Yeah.
Like, oh look.
Not realizing that it actually transmits
Yeah,
that sound.
yeah, I'm going, this is an alarm. And I just press the alarm. And
What is the?
it'll
what is
save
that?
you,
What is
right?
the FDX
And I push the
TNF?
alarm button.
FDX
And the
is
look on everybody's
so like you can put a filter above and below but you have to use.
Yeah, 'cause it
Do I want the
Yeah,
FDX
and
on?
No.
That's when you push that button,
When
it's transmitting
when,
that noise.
Marvin
And I'm
uses
thinking
it,
back like how many times
will
I
he
joked around
change all that? If
Oh,
he
yeah.
uses it?
The button-
So whatever he
Profile for yourself in the Flex software, and then what's going on? Why am I all of a sudden everything flat?
Push that.
So, well,
we're not
So I haven't been able to do the.
it's about
that set.
no, guys. If things are a little bumpy or the audio,
one of these.
I do. launched, and then it made me go, hey, I can mouse. So yeah, he's got the whole GoPro, and
Love it.
it's a great little device. GoPro charger battery and button and everything.
The Bolt, and then this just came in yesterday.
You probably see, this is exactly what I was telling you about. So like, try to get the battery out.
Out of what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got to unscrew it. Yeah, this is why I bought this like cradle part. Does infinite wisdom. They were like, hey, let's build it in. Makes sense.
Yeah. Now the battery's just in there.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, especially like it dies when you really need it, and then you have to scramble for 20 minutes trying to get it all set back up again. But otherwise, yeah, I love the mod, medium mod. I actually just I ripped the little doors off because the water that gets in there is still minor.
It should last a good while.
And I have to wait.
I went up with the instructors. I went up with the students. Yeah, I know, because I got it like.
Oh no, that was you. I was like, I don't know. Anytime I hear the double beeps on the GoPros, I'm like, come back around 10 o'clock or so, Eastern Standard Time if you're on Central Time. That's all right. Nothing Paul could do. It's lovely Mother Nature.
We won our first game.
Oh, good job.
What was it, 13-2? Zach went to get a home run on a walk. So,
Yeah, someone-
so we
How
walked.
the
happens.
White House, you
This was the
put it
plan.
on?
First, go for second. They throw for second. The guy
Overthrow
home.
it.
Or if they go for second, the run scores. Throw, they overthrow second. He just kept running. They throwing the ball over. And we had two guys. We had a guy in ball trick. And Zach's straddling the mound, but his foot's not on the rubber. And the first base he's waiting for.
A kid at AMS, he had a
Oh, really? They did the same thing. They just ran around.
just dropped their shit.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that.
That's a discone.
The disco? What? Man, the wind.
This is an old TV one.
I know, yeah. That's not anything more than TV.
Yeah, I see.
Someone's got a lot to say. It's like, when are you gonna jump, idiot? Come on, I want to go home. I gotta sleep.
So did they go over a video or anything with you, or tell you how to do it? They just say sign this waiver.
No, while I was signing my life away and initialing 1,100 times, it was like a 25-minute video. The first part was a lawyer going, anything happens, you can't sue anybody, and your heirs can't sue anybody, and nobody is
Intentional too, just because you're an idiot.
yeah, and then the last half type.
Oh man.
It's a card game.
It'll help you get good at math. It's cribbage.
Playing cards. Oh, cribbage.
Cribbage helps you get good at math.
Well, then it just confirmed to me that I was bad at math, because every time I played my grandfather or my uncles and my dad at the same time, it was just a beating all the time. Oh God. No, not the cheating. It's like every time they would not explain the count, and like I start to do all the counts at the very end when you basically finish the round, and it's like they're like, no, you missed one. No, I'm like, well, tell me where I missed one. No, that's not the way it works here. I'm like, we taught you like years ago. You should know now. I'm like, forget it.
That's it.
So I stopped playing cribbage.
Really?
Yeah. Now I have a fondness for it. Whenever I see a cribbage board, I'm like, oh, that's a really nice cribbage board. But then like, oh man, I remember all the memories.
I don't think I even know how to play.
Oh man, well then we'll have to figure out learn together again, because then we can help
We'd
each other.
start off even.
Oh yeah, we.
Well, you'd be a little ahead.
No, I
'Cause you
mean,
played before.
played all the time in the
They
family.
cheated.
I don't know if they cheated, but in essence, the rules were, we'll say, bent in their favor. I'm sure.
The highest ever?
But there was always the, oh yeah, no, you missed one, or oh no, you got to make sure you count or move your pegs, and it was.
Kind of like in Stripes when they were playing poker.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say, Steve, where is our brother Carlos?
That was our.
I'm up on
that's our
Discord and see if
Somebody's
he's planning on
put
joining.
APRS over in Peter then.
Second channel on the Epson computer.
Oh.
And he goes, oh, I saw you
Maybe
on
because
AT.
a few times.
I I tell you,
Yeah,
did you see I got
it's been on and
the
off.
mic off on eBay.
It does sound like
AC.
ACR.
I was gonna say, she's got a buddy.
Yeah. And the only difference is like on the back of it, he found it, the engraving, the trash can is a different size. Which because my other one, Paul, AC1J Tom was saying that I was
Another dog.
in and out of the nets.
Is that
like it was starting to like just a tap would connect it, so it's more of a
friends, you know? And it quickly turned into walkie-talkie hide and seek, you know?
didn't. I was
have
going
Ralph's,
to. No, I have them all. So.
Do you have access to the business folder?
No, you wouldn't. Those.
For president?
Oh, yeah, you can share that.
I
What?
heard you're running for president.
No.
Yeah, you are. You didn't hear that?
I'm the secretary.
Tim, we're voting you in. We're bumping you up.
I'm the secretary. I can't be the president.
Yeah, you can. You can do both.
I think, you know what I told Bill?
What?
Oh, nope. Hey, if we can change, if I have the right to change the rules where I don't have to plan, you know, every month.
The dictator over here.
I told Bill.
then that's fine. I'll take it. But
I told Bill, I said, no one's going to run, so you're going to have to be the president.
By default?
He goes, I'm leaving. I said, no, you're not.
You're not really
We've
leaving.
already decided.
He's gonna have to go into like a witness.
It's going to be like a Gerald Ford thing
so
where
like
the treasurer is going to become
club,
president or something.
There's like the first parking spot and the first stand, it's the president's thing. And
Oh, he
the
has his
rule
own.
is like if you use that stand or you park in that spot, you become the president. Because no one wants to be the
No one
president.
parks there.
So everyone they'll be like, no one there, no one will touch that.
Well, you know what
Don't even look at
happens
it.
If the
Well, 1 out of 3 ain't bad.
if the president resigns, right?
Yeah.
I have to
And
The
then-
vice president.
Then the
moves.
vice president becomes president. So if you become the vice
Yeah,
president,
that's why I don't want to do it.
well, if you become
The
vice
likelihood we have to worry about our president becoming defunct is very rare.
Depends
with
on
the club.
who it is. If it's someone really old, could be another bad
if the
thing.
vice president,
I don't think we have that problem either in our club. They're still pretty relatively young.
If the vice president dies, then the secretary becomes, or is it the treasurer? We have to look
No,
at
the
the bylaws.
secretary.
postmaster becomes
Yeah.
president.
We have a postmaster.
Gerald Ford
you-
became
are you running?
president without ever being elected, right? He
True.
he was like what,
What are
number
you
4 in line or
What are you
something?
running for? Anything?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I was trying to convince Ralphie needed to be president.
Can you imagine Ralph would be a
He'd be a really good
I'm
president.
doing a VE stuff.
So
So I'm the ARRL VEC liaison and the team leader.
I went to the
I'm on,
Aries meeting at the Elliott
Senate
Hospital,
Section
and
5.
Mark was there,
'Cause I got up to.
and
I'm
he introduced
90%
himself
on the
again.
First floor. So,
5's the hard one.
oh, it is. Is that the one I'm doing?
Five's got all the math.
Oh no, maybe. No, maybe I'm doing 4. It's not that hard.
Yeah. No,
Oh, they
four's-
must
four's
be,
pretty easy. 1 through 4 is pretty easy, and then it's like
They're folding your shoe.
7
Paul.
through the rest is pretty easy too.
Yeah, I did the test again. I got basically the same thing I did before I was studying.
So you're now witness to Paul's chute being laid out and put together, stitched.
They're gonna paint Oscar the Grouch on it.
You know, they figure they have some time here, so 20 minutes they could get it all up and ready to pack in a chute.
I saw Mark at the Aries meeting at the Elliott Hospital.
Yeah.
Mark Bork, and I walked in. He goes, "Hi, I'm Mark," and he introduced himself. He's picking on me now, and I said, "Oh, okay, Mark. Nice to meet you."
Do we seriously? When is the elections?
Is that on 5.2?
There you go.
What was it? AC?
Is that on our repeater? I can help you out. DDH?
Yeah, I'm gonna shut off so you don't. So we don't.
All these ham radios.
I'm not hitting the repeater.
Dad, if I do this, does it actually move the camera?
Barely.
No. 'Cause look, turn it this way. You can see the whole thing, and then you can zoom in on it.
He's on the Epson repeater.
Fort Mountain repeater.
Oh, different. What channel is?
ASS is
Gas
Epson.
repeater. Hampshire.
Oh yeah.
Which is surrounded
You
by
ever
the
talk to
mountains.
Anthony?
I had somebody
He's a
checking in
good
from.
kid.
Oh yeah, we all do. We love him.
So
Do you?
N1LT
That's not live.
is in Guilford.
Yeah.
And that's
Go
got a
live.
huge footprint too.
So
Which one does?
Paul, the guy,
N1LT.
Paul, the guy that owns W1ASS,
Yep.
is been scouting out. He wants to put one north of the notch
Yeah.
and link the two on the same frequency because the mountains.
Yeah, I
negate-
heard him talking about
And
that.
his
So
hope, his
that way,
idea.
as you're driving,
You can run like I was in Pittsburgh last month. I could run from Nashua to Pittsburgh
and never change.
and never change.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Wouldn't
so
that be awesome?
when I was up in Warren, I was talking to
Where is
Anthony.
Warren?
So you go out like it's past Rumney, almost to like Haverhill, New Hampshire.
Okay.
It's in the middle of like a valley
Out
of mountains.
89, out that way.
No, up 93, and then you get on the Tenny Mountain Highway, and you just head west. It's in the middle of nowhere. But I could get it in different spots, but as I was talking to Anthony, like coming down 93, so when like I'm in Campton or Plymouth, and then depending on where you
Yep.
are, it comes in and out because the mountains are blocking it.
Right.
So, but it does go far.
Our repeater never make it up that way.
No. We need to get our repeater higher.
We need to get it. We need to rent. I think probably, and Bill's kind of touched on this. We need to find a way to rent space on Winnipeg.
Mm-hmm.
Or, wherever the
Well, what
repeater is for
I wonder if we could like.
Epson.
Can you test?
That'd be
Can you
nice.
bring the repeater to like and test it? Like meaning bring it to Ryan's house and see if his tower and have different people in different locations and then test
Well,
it out.
we've got the old repeater, which turns out there was probably never anything wrong with it.
Really?
Because
Where's
Ryan's
Sitting in
house
the
is
same
up.
shed?
We replaced it 2 years ago.
The
Right
the
after-
DR1.
After he replaced it with the newer one,
Yeah.
they discovered a problem with like the feed line. Like he finally corrected last
Yeah.
week.
Right.
Um,
Oh, it's because it was going
because
through
the
that
brand
pass
new
through.
repeater was acting like the old repeater,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh wait, let's twist these two wires together, and then it worked again.
Okay.
So it sounded like the old repeater was probably
The cat
functional,
is back.
Yeah.
at least functional
The
enough
cat
to
got
do what Todd's saying.
Oh, it did.
Test it.
Did he climb down?
Huh.
The cat.
Oh man. I can't get into that section. I got too much self going on.
Yeah, we had a cat. Our neighbor's cat climbed up this tree like freaking high,
Yeah.
and it was crying. And this is the cat that sets off my motion.
Who shot to it?
So Diane's like, "Hey, you know that thing you used to put your antenna on? You think that would work?" I'm like, "You want to shoot it out?" She goes, "No, I want to throw a line over and then maybe put a Tupperware can with it. Maybe it'll get in it and you can lower it."
You just gotta talk it out of the
So
tree.
then I'm looking, I'm thinking to Eric, I'm like, we were like out in the front yard. This is in the middle of the woods. I'm like, where do you think we're gonna shoot that thing from?
Well, plus
So
nobody's.
then they called the fire department to bring the
Yeah.
ladder truck because they could have gotten it if they pulled the truck onto their driveway and then
And then
shut the
shut the
ladder.
line over.
But all the guys in the ladder truck is down in with the hurricane.
See, I call.
So I'm like, well, what happens if we have a freaking fire up here? Like all our shit's down in Florida.
I know.
See,
Yeah. Turn them down.
I call BS on that. Nobody's ever seen a cat skeleton in a tree.
No, ever.
Ever.
No.
Throughout the entirety of mankind. It's just never
They
happened.
got up there. They can get down.
Yeah, they're cats.
And I'm
This
happy
cat-
when
I
they're
guess
up in the
this cat
trees.
likes
And they
to-
could jump as long as
And,
they
but you know what was scary?
haven't used all of the lives yet.
It was right under. It was sitting on it was in a pine tree. And it was
So the
sitting-
ones that are stuck up there are the ones that are like,
They-
they're
they probably
running
use,
exactly. Yeah, right. They're gambling.
It was sitting right on, right below a huge nest, like a hawk's nest or something. Like it was literally like the hawk's nest and then the branch.
The
and it
cat.
was sitting right. I'm like, that's not a good spot.
Did you see the bobcat we had at work a couple weeks ago?
Yeah,
That is crazy.
we have one that cruises. We had a
It was pretty big. I'd guess
in the
it to be
spring. We had
40 pounds.
I had a baby one walk through my driveway, and then we had a bear. Diane pulls up, and the big bear. Right after I came home, she came after me, and in between that, there was a big bear in our driveway.
Wow.
But Amherst has a lot of bears. Like, you see them all the time.
Well, you get a lot more woods than most of us.
And they're very timid. Like they're not aggressive.
It's okay. It's entertainment.
Oh, this is N1QC.
Yep.
That was on the R repeater, so tandem.
Yeah.
We need a bigger one.
I get the one from Looney Tunes. Where they pull
Oh,
the
right,
rope,
yeah.
It's like pots and pans.
Right,
spare tire.
anvils. Mine's an anvil version.
And they need a big trampoline so I can land twice.
That would be kind of cool. Could you skydive in like a ball pit or something?
Oh, dude, I don't know if I'd want, like,
That's the-
that'd have to be a big ball pit.
That's the.
I mean, I'm not
um,
suggesting
that's the
without the chute,
pilot,
but,
so
you know.
if
Oh,
you
okay.
wanna
Oh, so like, as in, like, just
interview-
gradually
Have
land
your
in.
target be a ball
Before.
pit.
Oh, what's that?
That's the pilot. If you want to.
Which one?
Yeah.
Yellow.
I don't want to jinx it.
The
But
ones that did shoot at each other?
Wednesday he was supposed to jump and the pilot
name.
canceled, so I don't want
Oh,
to give him any second
Yeah,
thoughts.
the guy that did the glitter bombs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he
You talking about Mark Rober?
videos where like he filled pools with those things for kids.
I like the one where he glued like a monster to the bumper of his wife's car, so when she put it in reverse, there's like a monster in the camera. Something.
There's been a couple of YouTubers that have actually like put in like the truck horns to like the the wives' horns in the middle. So
I went to great lengths to disassemble my friend's RX-7 when he wasn't looking to put a backup beeper in his reverse light bulb.
yeah.
It was a project, and I had to do it at work, but I had to do it when he wasn't looking, and it wasn't one of these cars where you could
Yeah,
just
not easy.
open a. You had to take the tail light out, so I had to have people like distract him, go and do the thing. And it was enough of a nuisance that he left it for like a week because it's a pain to get the.
Yeah, the lens on and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But every time he put it in reverse, beep, beep, beep.
Well, I've seen the ones where they like they change out the backup when they put them in reverse. It basically plays Baby Shark, you know, annoying things like that. Oh yeah.
Baby shark,
Do do do.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. I'm not gonna repeat it, otherwise people are gonna be going like, I can't get this damn thing out of my
8,
head.
6, 7, 5, 3,
Yeah, stop.
Just call Jenny for a good time.
Or you know, let me Rickroll you.
Boy, the Zoomers got a kick out of that.
Oh gosh. For those that might be listening in the background, we got a little HT on. A couple of POTA events are trying to coordinate contacts, so just a little entertainment while we hang out here
See if we can hear him.
watching Paul sweat it out.
I can't hear him.
And apparently we're really early. The crowds know when to show up around here.
Say what?
I said the crowds know when to show up around here. Just like, yeah, 8 o'clock, yeah, that really means 11.
Boy, we get up early for nothing.
I know, man.
No, I was up early anyway.
I was gonna say, you were here earlier than I was.
It would only be for
I
nothing
slept
if it's
here.
different
Yeah,
call.
but, oh gosh, please
I
no.
slept here on the picnic table. No, I'm just kidding around.
Did you?
No. No, he's not, he's too far away for this.
I'll tell you, so I was all Balfangs. That's all VHDs that I had, right?
You get electrocuted.
But I had the Tri-Banders because I wanted the 1.25.
Yeah.
The difference in reception and transmission is phenomenal.
Really, it is.
Phenomenal.
I mean, I haven't ponied up and got one, but I got a bunch of these.
Go used.
I got a bunch of these. You got 433975? Guy's doing POTA. Oh, look at that big black lab. That's why that dog's freaking out.
Can she say hi? I bet you can.
433.
975.
Yeah, that's her sister.
She's got something to say.
Yeah. No, I don't hear anything.
Man, that's brave. She's literally got like one of those like steel wires around her
Might
waist.
be a few because he's trying to rile up.
And a dog
people.
that big.
Oh.
She loves bunny rabbits. She's brave with a dog that big. My gosh, she's got like a steel, like the steel cables around her waist. That's a burn and a half. Oh, somebody wants to play.
Yes, and then she brings them to me, and I'm like, I don't want that.
I mean, at least they're play bowing.
I know, right?
So,
Yeah, you know that there's gonna be a fight later. So Watson at home?
Yeah, Watson's at home.
Yeah.
Because the thing is like Watson always wants to be with me,
You're right.
and so
He's gonna be one
to
of.
have Kim hold him
Yeah, it would be
and
crazy.
then walk away to go get on a plane.
It would kill him.
Be like, no, I want to go. I want to go.
He's like, I want to be on with him. Well, you could just hook him up to your parachute.
Can you imagine? Would he go out with you?
Probably.
Yeah, dude, he's trained to be there with you the entire time.
You know, I mean, I would imagine, like, you know, if I got to that level,
Yeah.
you know, he would do it.
Okay. We found both of them in Georgia.
That's a lot of money getting to that level.
Yep. Any change at all?
Any change?
Like they're still shooting for 10?
Yeah. Well, now that we're getting close to 10.
Hey, there's Carlos.
Yeah, they never go. I love black dogs too.
Hey Carlos, how's it going, buddy? Glad to see you join the chat. Good timing.
She loves any dog that has brown on it, but any dog that has black, like her, she fights with.
We're just hanging out here. Cloud cover is not really broken quite yet, but you know, tentatively the jump's still scheduled for 10 according to Paul.
You want to go up on the deck? Yeah, no, she's huge though.
Are you gonna camp out at Nearfest?
Almost two.
No, I'll just go for the day and
No,
go back
jump.
the next day.
You know better.
Yeah, we got a plan next year to either spring or next fall to do camp out. That'd be kinda fun.
We could do the net from Nearfest
We could definitely do that. We could just definitely hang out too. Be fun.
because it's close enough to the repeater too.
Yep.
Deerfield was.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know if we could hit it, but
This way.
I mean we could, but it'd be a little more challenging, you know.
Right.
Pretty bravely tied the dog around the.
What's that? Air raid sirens?
You got like a privacy thing on there? You can look at it.
He's
I did send a link, Carlos. I posted it in several places. I figured you'd pick up on it. Did you want a personal invitation? I should ask Paul to send you one.
I was thinking of you and Watson. Oh, there it is. That dog was amazing. I don't know if he's still alive.
It's a good boy.
All his commands are in German.
Yeah, well, that's how they do it.
Yeah, it seems to be getting worse instead of better. I think the problem is just there's no wind, so
It's very light.
yeah, they're just moving slow for Sunday.
Whatever it was, 445. It was
Yeah, I mean, he's got a
no, I didn't
best
hear
like
it.
Watson.
Yeah, he had that.
433,975.
So he had to fight to get the dog back. And like the dog was like just all the spice and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And then when he won him and got him back, it's a guy on a rides a motorcycle, puts him in the sidecar.
We all do, Carlos. We all do, for sure. So those that have just joined, appreciate you guys hanging out. We're waiting for some cloud cover to clear here. Looking for an opening. Still shooting for 10 o'clock possible takeoff, but sit tight while we just hang out here. Say hello in the chat if you haven't.
That may not be the right one, because the guy that did it, he
433-975.
The dog goes running out.
So simplex?
Yeah.
It's got the dog, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's awesome, right? I was like, that's your future with this.
I should have brought the mobile and the battery and the elk antenna and all that. And we might.
Stop. 433 9. What the heck?
Fat fingers.
Exactly. 9. Ow.
Yeah, you're pressing too low.
I know. You want to come over here and hold my hand? Stop. As you know what, APRs keeps kicking in.
I brought donuts.
Look at that.
Sweet.
There you go.
I'll eat one in Paul's honor.
So,
Oh,
No donuts.
you want a donut for you?
hand out picnic.
Did you find it?
No, I gave up on my fat fingers. Wouldn't do it. You can try
See
it.
if I can do it.
People keep asking me that. Oh, really? Hi. Love it, the seal.
Just tap the top. And then
Sorry, I should have brought you a jacket.
Clouds are at 7,000 feet. I think it takes about half an hour to get out.
Oh, give
I
up.
used to watch from my house because they have to go in circles.
I give up.
yeah, see, I mean, same thing. The APR's kicking in. That's why.
It takes a while.
Thank you.
I never sat and timed it, but
Just enjoying the coffee.
so like in Manchester, where the Tully is, it used to be Saturday. So when I worked there,
All right.
we didn't have an air conditioning. The doors were open all the time. You get used to the
Let me
sound
get a
of
link
the
here.
airport. And you could
So
actually,
this.
you could audibly tell the difference between Southwest and UPS. UPS is always like overloaded. You know, they're using different. I mean, sure, they're just recycled passenger jets, but they're always at full throttle when they're coming and going. When Air Force One would land, you'd notice for 30 minutes there was no air traffic, which, you know, and then when it would come in, you go, okay, well, I've heard a 747 land before, but those engines sound distinctly different. You know what I mean? So, like, for example, after 9/11, there were no flights for 3 weeks. So the first plane that took off was like a corporate jet, and it took off northbound, and we're all like running outside.
Hey, Carlos, I just sent you the link. It's in your DM, so check it there. Like I said, it's 10 o'clock here, guys, so we're just kind of hanging out, waiting. We wish we could speed it up, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Mother Nature is being a pain in the butt. So, but hopefully we'll see a break soon, and you know, we'll get things going here. But sit tight, hang out, check back in a little bit here and there if you have to dive in and out of the chat there. But appreciate you guys all hanging out.
Late enough in the day, like this time, you hear the plane. But I feel like it's a while before you'd start seeing shoots.
He's doing a 70-centimeter POTA.
Is he?
And
Can you get him?
I couldn't figure out how to turn Paul's on.
Well, what about your HD?
No, I couldn't get him.
No.
What do we need?
Well, then I'm not gonna be able to get him.
You can't figure out how to turn it on? See this button right here?
The on button? Dumb, right? Let's see. It's 433-975.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, you are already there.
Already
The
there.
volume's up and
Yep.
oh, I turned it up. Here we go. That's not the volume. 433.
Yeah, no, this is the volume.
Okay.
What link are you looking for?
That's down. There you go. Now you got volume on.
I'm just gonna say my call sign and see if he hears me.
Why not?
KC1 QDK. He heard me. He doesn't hear me.
Yeah, he might be too far up.
He's too far away. He was, I mean, that was the Epsom repeater.
Oh, that he was calling out on.
Yeah, so
so
he
who
could
knows?
be anywhere.
Yeah.
He could be up in Maine, you know, on that repeater. I like this antenna for it.
Well, yeah. So it's BNC.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, it's just an adapter.
Yeah. Nice.
So what I did was I bought 2 of the signal sticks with the BNC.
Yeah, I gotta buy one of
And then
those.
I bought a bunch of adapters, so it doesn't matter what radio I grab, I can just swap.
So what's this? Is that the SO239 female to BNC?
No, it's a SMA.
Oh, SMA, yeah. But is that SMA female, or I can't remember what the? Oh, it's the. Okay, so it's male. On the radio side.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, I gotta get one of those.
I got
A little spacer.
Yeah, I mean this antenna's fine.
mine screws directly
But-
into the radio.
You cannot have donuts.
I have to have that spacer.
Yeah.
That rubber. Oh, you have the rubber spacer? Oh, okay.
In between the adapter.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then
Mine
I'll
screws
just have to get
directly
the.
into the radio.
But yeah. Signal stuff, signal sticks,
you heard about it.
support, ham study,
Yep.
and exam tools.
I'm a slacker. I haven't picked up one yet. I gotta go do that.
She on there?
She loves people. She loves dogs.
I'm hoping that Richard will agree to come on the show.
Oh, it'd be awesome if we could have him on the show. I'm hoping. Yeah, we just gotta keep on him because I've been trying to get all those YLs to show up, and that's even harder to coordinate.
Yeah, funny thing. I've known you guys for so long. I've never met either one of your wives.
Oh,
This is the first time I've
no,
ever
you met
seen
Becky.
your wife.
You met Becky.
I've never. Well, I think I've.
You're
met
probably
her-
a field day.
I think I don't think I've ever
Kim's
met.
come down to field day
Yeah, well,
just for a few minutes. But
I don't think I've ever met her.
Well, you know Emma, my daughter.
I know Emma.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met her in person.
Yep.
oh, Kim, this is Tim.
I don't think we ever actually
This is
met.
my wife Kim.
Tim. That's my wife's name. So
There you go.
we all rhyme. Kim,
Simple name.
Kim.
Easy
You
to
know,
remember.
you met Tim, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the field day. Okay, so
Yeah, that's why I was like, Kim's come down to field day. I mean, she doesn't stick around, but
it's official now.
Okay, good.
Kim, Becky Kim.
Yeah, so my wife, Kim.
My wife gets mad at me. She's like, all these people know you, Tim, but you didn't introduce me to anybody.
I'm terrible
Afterwards,
at it.
she'll chew me out after. She'll be like, Tim, what? You took me to this ham radio thing, and you didn't introduce me to anybody.
That's because you didn't have an HT on
And
your
I'm
belt.
like, oh, well, sorry, I forgot. She's like, how could you forget?
I sleep next to you every night.
And then I'll remember the next time,
Well, we just got to get you a shirt. There you go.
And
Hi,
I
this
just-
is my
then I
wife,
just
Kim.
Say, You're doing too much, bro. She's up in Vermont visiting her grandmother. She's almost 100 years
Hey,
old.
Carlos. Yeah, Nashua is the closest airport. Why, you planning on flying into that?
You can't fly into Nashua unless you're on a low plane.
Well, I'm sure that's the way he's getting here in October, right?
You can fly into Nashville. Well,
I thought he said he was going to drive.
Oh, is he? Oh, he can drive too.
you can fly into Pepperell, but you better get permission, though.
So Carlos says about a break about 1,400 feet in the clouds. Or 14, I think he meant 14,000? No, he put 1,400.
1400.
Yeah. Yeah, we're at Skydive Pepperell. They've got our own little private landing strip here.
When did you start doing it?
Yeah,
Not
so,
start, like
so this, I've been doing it for about, 12 years? But I just did it probably 3 months ago. But my hair is white, so it, the top of it, this is my natural color, and then this is,
That's very
Perks
cool.
of getting old.
yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
It's that.
you could definitely dye your hair because all grays,
Oh, gosh.
Sure, I can dye my hair.
If you grow it out.
If I grow it out, I'll look like a, Friar
This
Tuck
man
from.
has shaved his head and face my entire life, and I asked him once not to shave his face, and he got a
It literally had almost
like
like a full beard by the end of the day. It just grows fast. It's the only thing.
I think
Paul
I like
shaved his face. Like,
I remember I barely.
the first time, he was terrified. He was like,
Oh, I can imagine. Oh, when he shaved his beard, like when he cut it up, I'm like, what the hell? Why? What's going on, buddy? Was something you're not telling us?
I don't like it when it gets really,
Really long.
long.
I like it when it's really long.
Yeah.
Duck Dynasty is
I let mine
Well,
go
you know, if you
till-
really lived out in the sticks, then yeah, it would apply there more just for heat and keeping the,
I just let
the
mine
heat on
go
your neck in
till
the
Kim
wintertime.
grabs me and goes, hey,
Shave it.
yeah, let's work on this a little bit. And then she goes, oh, well, I kind of liked it long. And then
Getting
I let
a
it
little
go
warm.
again. And she goes, hey, let's at least straighten it out a little bit.
That's the issue with beards. You
Yeah.
like let it grow out, it looks nice, but you have to maintain it, otherwise it's bad.
How about that?
My head's not really gray,
It means
but
they're
my
bored.
beard's like all gray.
I see what you mean.
It definitely, it's all going gray.
It's all gonna
Way
be
too
white
loud. Turn that
eventually.
down.
Pretty soon.
So any news of when you go up?
The pilot would sit around 10.
Yeah, it's a little fast
Clouds
now.
are getting more dense.
Yeah, so how it works as it used to be.
And they already rescheduled this, right?
Yeah, so
Uh-huh.
so I was supposed to jump Wednesday,
Yeah.
but it was too much cloud cover, and so pushed it to next Wednesday, and then they called me the other night and they said, well, there's an issue with the pilot, so it's got to be Saturday or Sunday this weekend. So
Yeah.
Oh, I see what Carlos meant by the 1400. He meant military time.
They tried to cancel last night, though. They said there's
Universal time?
He
or
said,
what?
no, yeah, he said,
2 p.m.
so yeah, 2 p.m. He said there should be a break in the clouds at,
for laymen.
flight.
yeah, well, I figured 1400 was feet. I was like,
It looks very
just
cloudy.
assumed, sadly. My bad.
I speak Carlos's language.
Good. Someone does.
Not quite set it.
I try.
I don't think you try, you just do.
Well, that's a big thing of mine. Yes, I do.
Huh? Yeah?
Someday.
I use his car, I do it.
Are you gonna try?
I don't know.
You know,
She's 22. She's got plenty of other things to do
I say
Yeah, I'll have
besides
to.
hanging around with a bunch of old guys.
My cutoff is 50 if I were.
there's no
It'll
there's
come
no big
back
hurry,
when
you know.
she's like 30.
There's no big hurry.
I'll
Like,
do.
oh, you know, I remember that hobby. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, I'll do what you did. I did that in high school. It was so cool. I gotta do it again. You know.
You're
There's
way
a
out
lot
of high
of
school,
fun,
but yes.
You know, being a
As long as you keep it
technician,
renewed.
you know. I'm still doing all my technician stuff, so. And I got my general, and I'm like, why did I do that? I
And
still
Tim's
got
only
technician
24.
stuff. I still got a lot of technician stuff to do.
I didn't know 24s have grays now.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes it comes in
Am
early.
I gonna get gray now? Well,
24
Steven-
times
Steven's
2.5.
26 and he's gray.
It happens, man. Now I understand why they have barbecues here. Because it's an all-day affair.
I forgot my binoculars.
Oh, yeah.
You're smart to bring your binoculars, Casey.
Grabbed him at the last minute.
I should have brought mine.
That's what your dad was saying the entire time I was over there. When are you gonna get your next ham radio lessons? When are you gonna get your journal?
Yeah.
I'm studying for my journal. When are you getting your journal? I'm like, I don't know, Pop.
I don't want to get my extra. You
What?
know why? I'll lose all my Elmers. So stop telling me stuff.
That's not true.
You can't play dumb anymore.
Trust me. Just because you get your extra doesn't mean that there's not still a shit ton to learn.
Exactly. They'll be like, you're an extra. You should already know this.
Yeah, no. I passed the test so that I could continue to learn.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like getting your black belt. That's when you start learning karate.
After you get your black belt. I don't know about
Now
that.
that you know how to do everything, you're just slowly learning how to actually do it.
All the extra does is just give you a lazy excuse to say, hey, I don't have to worry about where I sit in the bands, as long as I'm just not in the CW portion.
Yeah, you get some extra European contacts, right?
Pretty much.
And that's just it, right? So
That's where
it
the
was like right
exciting
before
thing
Christmas,
happens, right?
And I didn't realize, I wasn't paying attention to the frequency, I was just going off the DX cluster. And so I got 3 DX stations in a row.
Yeah.
I made contact with them, they answered me, they confirmed it, it's all good, I logged it. And then I get 3 emails, and it's like, you made a contact
contact outside of your damn privileges.
Oh.
The VE police.
Someone said something?
Yeah, no, there's like this literal.
Yeah, it's an automatic system now.
amateur watch
Yep.
something.
Happened around like
It's
a
part
month and a
of-
half ago. He was like, he wasn't paying attention. He was a couple kilohertz off. He said he was in the process of checking to see, he finished the contact, went to see if the guy was going to confirm right away, and already he was getting emails.
Oh.
Yeah, it's an automated system now.
You made it sound like it was personalized.
It's automated from what I heard.
Dear Ralph, stay out
Like
of our van.
like you ever, I don't know if you ever listen to ARL Newswire. Like every once in a while there's a little section on there they talk about of the volunteer band plan, what we call the police. And they just sit there and they admitted like there was something a while back saying that they have now an automated system that just watches the bands, and so when you're like it does the call sign check and a few other things and says, oh, you know, it just automatically sends out an email. So it's all automated now.
Although, I mean, there was
How they
somebody
get you.
on the other end because I responded to one of them and I was like,
Oh, I'm sure it probably
so
goes to
sorry,
somebody.
You know, I wasn't paying attention.
Please don't hurt me.
Does it still count though?
But so 2 weeks later, and it did count. Yes, I logged it. It got confirmed. But 2 weeks later, I said, "This is it," and I took the test online.
I've been lazily studying for it.
She thinks she's getting chocolate out of this deal.
I don't know. I mean, I studied for a little over a year between general to extra.
I helped Bill study.
She has no doubt. No, not very well.
And that took a little while.
Yep.
And that actually helped me a
I don't know where Pa came from, because we didn't really teach her Pa. I think she just wants your donut. My friend had mastiffs. He said, dumbest dog on the planet. Unless you happen to be holding a piece of cheese, and then they'll do calculus for you. He also said he would have no compunction about leaving his wife and daughters home alone with a pile of cash and jewels on the kitchen table. Good luck. Get past the dogs. Knock yourself out. The dogs are only pissed off because you woke them up.
Did you ever watch the Banana
I want to
Split?
know, when do I get to do that?
Kid, the Banana Split show?
I have not.
You didn't watch that?
As a kid, no.
Yeah. Banana Split show?
Where, like, was it on like public television or
On
something?
TV and, there's one banana, two banana, three banana, four.
No.
Played all these cartoons.
So I meant to ask, everybody was on the net last night, and Bill's question was, what was your favorite TV show?
Yeah.
Did anybody mention IT Crowd?
No.
Nobody did? Oh my gosh, come on.
I never even heard of that.
You never heard of IT Crowd? Oh, it's a BBC show. You gotta watch it, it's hilarious. It's literally the life of pretty much two IT guys and a really dumb manager who's a girl, dumb in the sense that she knows nothing about technology, but she became their boss. And so it's just the whole antics of like typical BBC comedy.
It's funny. No, I didn't get that.
Yeah, just Google on YouTube, IT Crowd.
Mine was Jeopardy and Antiques Roadshow.
They're on a kid's brain.
Wow.
And what was the other one? Dragnet.
Okay.
I'm stupid.
Dragnet.
Like, I don't watch a lot of TV. I did watch Jeopardy like every night for like 20 years. Welcome to the wonderful world of useless information.
It's called the internet. Welcome to the internet. Take a look around.
I'm not clear with parental authority where that ranks. I mean, we're not looking at There's a little dog coming. A little dog getting thrown out of the truck?
Oh, like a corgi?
No, over there.
I don't think he's coming anywhere near. He might be dental floss for a lot of them.
That's a Russell.
Their dog, because their little dog keeps running over the earlier when the chocolate left.
Ah, got it.
You must have watched the show when you were a kid, fall banana split show.
Hey, I'm gonna be right back.
Oh yeah, these are chocolate things. Play cartoons and stuff.
Sit tight.
They drove these six-wheel, four-wheelers. They drove six-wheel, four-wheel. You know how we have four-wheelers?
The gator tractors.
Yeah, and they go in the water and everything. My brother-in-law rebuilt one, like an old one like that with a joystick turner, and it's really cool. I want to get him to let me drive. He just finished it, and I'm like, when am I going to be able to drive this? And he's like, not today, but come
Not for
by
a
and
while.
I'll let you drive it. I want to take it in the water. Just because it was on the banana split show. In the beginning of the show, all the puppets, all the guys dressed up like these animals, they're all driving those things. Like, you don't even remember that show, Banana Split? Oh my God.
No.
It was a cartoon show. It was local, so maybe that's why you didn't see it. Hi. Oh, I know what you smell. Oh. Oh. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Okay. That's it.
He's gonna get drooled on.
That
He got
okay?
you too.
Oh, that's so
Drooled on
much
you.
slobber. That's a lab for you.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Tim, he's foaming at the mouth. He's like, you're my best friend.
You just got slobbered on.
Oh my gosh, Tim, you're covered. He's like, chicken tenders?
Yep, that's all. That's all.
No radios, you can't chew on radios.
That's okay. I'm not wearing my Sunday best or anything, so.
It is Sunday though, you should be.
I know, I should have worn my suit and tie, but you guys would have been confused.
Very. Very, very confused.
They show up in their suit and tie as well. How did we have the same idea?
Hello. Skydiving with the shirt tie and the photo bow tie.
Yeah.
That would actually.
I saw you in the bow. Why did I see you in a? I watched one of your videos and you were wearing a bow tie.
Yeah.
Hello.
Who made them? I forgot.
Chris Benoit.
Oh look,
He,
I put it on my water bottle on my coffee thing.
Nice.
right just below the.
Yeah.
59 BBR.
There's a guy who started like Ham Radio Clubhouse had a few of them made sent to them, and then I had made a comment. I'm like, hey, I'd love to get one myself. How can I buy one? He's like, well, he can't sell them because he doesn't own the rights to the Poto logo, so he just makes them for free.
I have Rose.
Oh,
I have Rose. Yep.
She's being fed. She's well cared for. Good luck.
I got it. My friend is going to.
You're like the lady in the park with the pigeons.
oh.
Oh no, get down.
Oh no, he wants them. He's gonna steal the bag, I guarantee it.
All right, we'll see you.
Tim's just gonna collect all the dogs.
Hold on. Over here. Oh no.
It's like, I'm a left-handed person.
Just the silica pack.
That's it.
I don't want that.
Oh, they'll probably eat it
Casey,
though.
put that in your pocket. That's it. Don't move. It's gone.
It's gone.
That's it.
That's it. It's gone. No more.
I seem to be following somebody here.
Now you smell like dog. Wet dog.
Alright.
How am I on screen? Oh, were you following me?
No, it tracks people. So in essence, Paul was in front of it, and so Paul must have walked away, and I followed him. Just wave. You gotta wave while you're in the frame.
Yeah, no.
It'll follow you.
Come here, cat doggy. Come here, chicken lab. Come here, kitty lab. Little love.
Oh my God! Look at that.
Hello,
And
all.
then Jack Russell over there with the black dog.
Oh, the small little one. He's cute. Oh, he's frisky. Yeah,
Yeah, the Jack Russell.
he's spicy.
Muy caliente.
I used to. We had Foster's, I used to take, before there was a park in Hudson, I used to go all the way to Derry.
Mm-hmm.
And you get these weird patterns from time to time. And one day it was big dog day. Just all big dogs. Newfies,
Everything you think of.
Dobermans,
Yeah.
big old Rottweiler, and one Boston Terrier who was 100% running the show.
That's awesome.
That's why they create like all those cartoons that we see with small little birds being boss. Man, hopefully Carlos isn't right about the cloud cover clearing at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Carlos is Life with Terminal Velocity. He's the guy who does
Yeah.
He was saying.
How would he know? He's not local.
No, he's not, but he might have been able to check some of the
radar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
I don't have anything for you. Sorry. You want to be on the stream?
That's the Roddy side.
Stupid with your ear like that.
What's that?
That's the Roddy side. That's how they talk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything sounds like I'm going to kill you.
No, I love Roddies because you'll be petting them or giving them a bath and they'll go.
So the first group we worked with was all labs, and we stopped with them
just like that.
because they were really slow to send like paperwork and medicine and stuff like that. And then the final straw was they sent us a litter of poopy puppies.
Oh.
Like
Poopy puppies?
they gave them the dewormer and put them on the transport.
Oh.
So while puppies are adorable,
Yeah.
this was tear the carpet out of the living room, and that was the final straw. So we started working with a group out of Henniker that just does Rottweilers. I'd been around them, but not much.
Yeah.
Those are awesome dogs.
Yeah.
Completely undeserving of whatever.
Yeah.
They always put them in the movies.
Yeah, the mean bag.
Mean if you don't belong in my house, but otherwise,
Yeah, you're good.
they're just awesome dogs.
Yep.
They're so funny too. Because they're goofy little, like, big old boys.
Yeah, are they?
That's why I want Burmese, because they're stubborn as heck, but, like, they're cuddly and fluffy and just want your love.
My neighbor's was it a Burm? Or was it
Newfoundland?
was it a Swiss Alps, Swiss Mountain Dog? It's similar in appearance, right?
Somewhat.
Close,
Yeah. They just,
Burmese have different, like, traits, but they kind of do the same thing.
she's 6 months and she's already like probably
Gigantic.
80, 90 pounds.
Yeah. That's what I want.
She wants to meet somebody. She wants to play with somebody. She wants attention.
Is that what this is?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She wants to have fun.
Yeah. If she was upset, you wouldn't know. She doesn't get upset about anything except for people at the door.
That's just how she talks.
Oh, she wants to go play with the other dogs, or she thinks somebody over there has a taco.
It's most likely the dog.
If you come to my house, you get the full like brawler show at the door. And then you walk through and she's like, "Oh, hi, how are you? I'm so glad you're here. Do you have any
Please
food?"
pet me.
Hey, me too.
I love labs because they look so chonky.
When the sun comes out.
You just get whacked by the tape.
Yeah.
She's like, "Well, you're dead to me then."
Exactly.
I found the donuts.
Oh, yeah.
Can we get 'em?
Eric.
Yep. Guys, let's have a conversation here.
Go under the table. You distract him. I'll grab the donuts.
I'm gonna look pretty.
You,
It's like, I'm gonna show you my trick. Oh.
That dog is an aggressive beggar.
I wouldn't say aggressive. I'd say he's assertive. Yes, assertive.
Yeah, that's a good word.
He's very good at what he does.
He's a good beggar.
Can't you tell by how feminine she is?
No.
Well, no, the other lab.
It's okay. Our little Bichon basically is a boy, and everyone's like, "Oh, she looks so cute." I'm like, "Yeah, he really loves it." When you call him cute.
My favorite comment was, "How long? I'm pregnant." Like, how
Oh
long?
yeah, that's the other thing. We'll walk on the beach with him, and he's a little pudgy. Oh, how far along is he? or she. I'm like, well, he is not any far along at all, but he has like 4 meals a day.
My wife's grandfather had a poodle that was really fat.
Uh-huh.
The neighbors thought he had a pet sheep.
Why is the neighbors keeping farm animals in their house?
Why is the sheep barking?
I have a Bichon too.
Yeah.
I have a Bichon too.
Oh, his is,
Oh, really?
oh my gosh. You have a picture of him?
Oh my god.
Odie?
Yeah.
Odie?
Odie's a little hyper.
A little.
Yes.
A little?
I'm being nice.
Yeah.
Odie, like, literally
My dog's
is
special.
uh,
He's special.
very special, for
Like,
sure.
The kind of that like rides the special bus, or
Yeah,
like
he's
in the
like-
sense of like he's a
He's short
talent.
bus special.
He's short bus.
There's dog places that have like a bus for the dogs.
Yeah.
They just pull up, the dogs
They jump on and yeah. Yep. I don't have the budget for that.
I don't either.
Oliver would never get on that.
I don't have an off-leash dog.
Yeah. Mine's not well trained enough. Mine would be like, yeah, I think I'm gonna just stay on the couch. I'm good.
So is it backtracking?
It tracked back, yeah. It's like a 2-minute delay.
I see a blue spot in the sky.
Where? Oh, yeah. Hey, Paul, is that hole big enough to jump through?
Get it.
Did you see what Ryan put in
Yeah, like 2 o'clock, right?
the chat?
No. Which chat is he in? Is he on yours?
What?
He's not on Live Free and Ham.
Yeah.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
I didn't see him.
Borrow one of his planes.
So Ryan just posted a little bit ago that at 1500 Zulu, which is half an hour,
Yeah.
the cloud deck will be 20,000.
Okay.
And so then the clouds will be well high enough that we can go.
Okay. Good.
At what time?
Half an hour.
Oh,
Sweet.
okay, very good.
Yeah, I don't see that on the chat.
Do you have a picture of Otis?
I sent him a picture of.
Oh, you sent him a picture of it?
Oh, yeah, let me.
No, show me dog now.
Look in the Live Free and Ham post chat.
Oh, on Discord. Oh, I thought you were talking about live chat on the.
Oh, no.
Okay.
His name is Odie.
Okay.
And he's just like the Garfield Odie. He's exactly like that.
Oh my god, he's crusty. I love it.
You see how wound up he is?
The
That's
batteries.
A chaotic dog.
There's chaos on that face. I swear.
He looks like he's like a shell shock.
Yeah. You should see him when he's wet. He looks like a weasel.
That must have. No, yeah, it's still. That was yours. It probably went into sleep mode.
Well, it was off.
Are you planning on GoProing or something?
Well, no. See, that's the funny thing with the Volta is that it'll keep providing power to the camera unless you actually physically.
I held the button to turn it off.
Huh.
I think I pushed the wrong
Yeah, it was weird. It was always that did that for me. So he said half an hour. That's good. Oh, opening's getting bigger. We have an opening, folks. There's a hole in the sky.
That sounds.
It's coming.
At the 446.
Well, yeah, but just get a conversation going with him the whole time.
AC1RH, right? AC1RH. This is AC1 QDK. We could attempt one. I'm in Pepperell, Massachusetts.
When we were in the coordinates
Okay,
yesterday,
AC1RH. This is
when we would see other
KC1
people,
Yeah.
QDK.
they'd be like, "Do you know where you're going?" And I go, "No clue."
446
And they were like,
000.
"Oh, we'll just follow you then." And then Steven's mission was to lose them, like ditch them.
Oh.
And so he's like speed walking through this corn maze, and I'm like,
So
AC1.
it said it powered off.
Yeah.
How
But
come
now
it's
there's
not
the red
stuck?
light.
It's
Yeah,
stuck.
so it's still on. That happens the same thing to me. So I think what happens is that the battery power, like the camera detects that the cradle, the media mod detects that the Volta's still providing power to it, and so it stays on. I've always had like, I don't know how it where the setting is in it, but you might be able to tweak a setting to see if you can get it to, you know, basically stay off when you say power off. Because it always used to do that for me. Like it would drain the Volta battery first if the Volta was plugged in.
AC1 R8. This is KC1 QDK.
Well, that just must mean it's charging. Because as soon as, as soon as I unplugged it, the red light went off.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
No copy.
When you plug it in, it comes
AC1
right back.
R8. This is KC1 QDK.
Well, thank God we don't have to worry about
The 70
our numbers
centimeter
in terms of
column.
how we stand for views, because we were at a solid 10 and then now we're down to 6. So our audience is shrinking while we're waiting.
Well,
That's fine.
I'd imagine
You should go practice your jump.
it's
Just
kind of
like,
boring.
I know, right? Yeah, hearing us talk about like all of this stuff and dogs and whatever else.
Okay,
Dogs are
73.
great.
Good luck. And what's your location right now?
It's a beautiful hole.
That hole is getting better. It's actually getting bigger.
Can I convince one of you to hang on to this leash for?
That would be her.
I'll be right back.
oh, hello. Roxy down.
Good luck. This is
She's a camera hog. I know, right? She took it literally. She's like, you're gonna hold on to me, not the leash. She's like, I love that bone.
So last night, there's this dog named Everest.
Yeah.
She demanded cuddles before she would eat. And this is like the skinniest, like malnourished dog that they have because she's so picky.
Oh yeah.
And so now that she knows I gave her cuddles, she will literally just follow me around while I feed the other dogs.
Oh, wow.
And she'll be like, cuddles first, please. Cuddles
I
first.
have to be held.
I have to be pet.
Nice. So talkative.
Look.
Went to the.
Are you talking? Are you talking, Sandra?
He's like, he doesn't pee outside like I do.
Oh, you went to
Yeah. What's that? Yeah. Yeah, you need my keys? Or do you want it? You got the remote on the? Oh, okay. Sweet.
Should I give this to mom and she can go get it?
Watch her pull her arm out.
No.
The hole's getting bigger.
She's got aggressive.
AC1 R8.
I've never been so fascinated with clouds.
Well, these are cumulonimbus clouds.
Sure, I'll believe you.
I love clouds. She wants the laptop.
She's like, oh,
Oliver wouldn't be allowed here.
what? Wouldn't be allowed here? Oh, he's froofy.
No.
Nothing heard.
True.
He'd be barking at that.
He calmed down after a while.
I tried upgrading your quantity.
He literally took what you told her to do
She took it literally. She started climbing up here.
and then sat in her lap. Like that's why she was climbing. She's like, he said to hold her.
She's a big vicious murder dog.
I know, right? Yeah.
Do you want me to
Violence.
get
That dog is ferocious.
Yeah. Well, if you're a rabbit, she is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well,
Or a squirrel, or a
Oh,
woodchuck.
man, with the rabbits running around now.
She
chipmunk.
caught a cat though and didn't kill it.
What?
Seemed perfectly content just holding it in one spot. And it was bizarre.
Demand.
It was 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to just drink my coffee. There's a commotion in the backyard. She gets it right in the middle of the yard.
Oh no.
So I go out, get her, put her in the house.
Mhm.
The other dog's just running around.
Yeah.
I come back to check on the cat because it's somebody's cat.
Sure. You don't want it. Yeah.
And the thing, I'm in pajama pants. The thing jumps up and latches onto my left leg.
Oh God.
Whoa!
Oh.
There's a gate between my yard and the neighbor's
And you
yard,
punted
so
it.
I kinda
Oh, I would have
went
punted
over,
it.
put the cat off in their yard, get the other dog inside. I came back and the cat was gone, so I'm like, maybe it's okay.
It's not my problem at that point. You're off my property.
Go home. I had to chuck a possum over the fence 2
Oh.
days ago.
Ugh.
Was it plain? Was it
It
balled
was
up?
still breathing, but it was pretty bloody, so I don't know.
Was it all
It's
balled
gone.
up?
No, but they got one. I say they. It's always her. She got one last year. Got out of the yard. Found her in the backyard of a lawyer's office.
Wow, that's far.
No, she's gone down to Hayward's
Okay,
a couple times.
all right.
Yeah. And it's usually the same thing. I'll get in the wife's minivan,
Yeah,
drive
just
around,
drive.
find her, pull up, open the door,
Okay.
and she goes, sorry, gets in the car.
Get a porcupine quill.
So how far are you away from Hayward's in Nashua?
Well, you know where Enterprise is?
Um,
You know where the Hunt Home is?
Oh yeah, that's not too bad of a.
No.
Right where Main Street
Yeah.
starts being residential again.
so right at that fork before you get to the college?
No, that's where Hayward's is.
Okay.
Farther north of there.
So you're more over the bridge or you're before the bridge?
Bridge. No,
Well,
no,
like
no.
crossing over
Imagine-
the highway.
Towards Main Street.
Yeah, I'm right off of Main Street.
Okay. So the main street is the fork. So if you're coming out of downtown Nashua, it forks, and if you go straight, you go towards Hayward's and the Rotary.
Yes.
So you're at that. You go down that road.
So I'm farther north on that.
Right, but on that same drag. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Where are you in relation to that like baseball, that little kid baseball field, but it's behind Hayward's? Like there's a baseball.
Still farther north.
Still farther north.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So
But you're
you know-
not
you know
over
where
the
Shaw's
highway,
is?
right?
Shaw's grocery
Yeah.
store.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you're, so that's Main Street.
Yeah.
So if you're heading south on Main Street,
Yeah.
there is the Hunt Retirement Home. Right just
Oh,
south of
got
Shaw's.
it. Okay. Yeah,
At
I know
that
where you are now.
intersection, you got Hunt and you
Yeah.
got Enterprise.
Okay.
You get this crappy cigarette store.
Yep.
I'm
Okay.
at the end of that street.
All right. No. Cool.
Yeah, look for the
Oh.
burned out cars, the no-knock raids,
Stuff on
the
blocks.
drug dealers. Yeah, I'm right there.
Cool. Would you send her to get the chair?
Yeah, she sits front the beach chair instead of the.
M, the other one. The tall one's in there. The blue one, dark blue one.
We're
It is.
allowed to move things and take chairs, and they said we can move whatever we want over here on this pad. So
Including my car.
what's that?
Including my car.
This must take a long time. unless
No, I don't think you can drive over here.
Yeah, I was kidding.
Oh, right there. Look at that tractor with a tow behind.
So, dude, hopefully I didn't put you on the spot about our live stream when I was talking about how my favorite episode was your episode.
No, that's all right. No, I don't mind.
I realized after, I'm like, I wonder if I kind of put him on the
No,
spot.
you guys can talk about me.
Hey, if you
That was my favorite episode.
14 acres of field,
I mean, we recorded it twice, but the second one was always better.
So I like doing that with you guys.
It was a blast.
20 years now.
Very long time.
It was discovered in Nashua. They were paying a company, which was just some dude, $50,000 a
There
year
she goes. She found
to
it.
hang out at the dump and launch bottle rockets.
Sorry to see my back all the time, guys, but it's tracking Casey at this point.
It
So,
is. As soon as it got uncovered, the position went away, and pretty much everybody's like, "Really?"
I would've
Because you can hand any 12-year-old a box of bottle rockets, and he'll do that for you all day for free.
well, just hanging out. It's getting a little warmer though.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's starting
the hole disappeared. We had a
to get
hole.
sunny a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to break up in here, so
burning
hopefully
off, maybe.
that'd be nice.
Is Ryan active in the chat?
No, he's inactive on Discord.
Well, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I don't know. Last time I checked,
Chats are all the same to me.
true. Let me see. He said. No, he's not active. He's probably doing some family stuff. Although he did say the Manchester forecast said the cloud deck was at 20,000 feet. Sweet.
What did he say?
That the cloud deck is at 1 o'clock. It's estimated the cloud deck will be at 20,000 feet.
What's it at now?
I have no idea.
Looks pretty low.
Emma, twist it and wobble it. That's the only way I figured I'd get it to open.
If only you had nice chairs.
Well, the problem with those chairs is that yeah, it's got to be hit with like WD-40 or something. But it's no, we take it to the beach, and there salt air and the plastic just starts to fuse to the rail. There we go. Just sit in it. It'll eventually come down.
That's what I say. I want something to do.
Just sit in it. That's what I did to get it open sometimes. Stay on target. Man, we didn't catch any of that on video. Nothing.
Skydive, we can open chairs. What Paul can't do?
I don't know. We're testing all those theories.
You're going up there alone. She's not going with you?
I'm not going with it. No, because I'm afraid of heights.
Yes. You just close your eyes. That'll do it.
Hello, who are you?
I don't know.
When I mentioned you know how Carlos got into it,
Yeah.
you know, and that his wife was willing to go with him, I was like, well, what do you think? And she was like, absolutely not.
I don't have to think. I know.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, no,
That's okay.
it's not worth it for me because I like on roller coasters and stuff. Like I like the feeling, but I close my eyes, and so I don't really feel like I would experience it. I would just like I would close my eyes and be like,
Are we there yet?
Good there. Good there. Good there.
Well,
This will be a test on the
I
battery.
love the views in Carlos's videos.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to a firsthand.
I know. Seeing exactly what the experience is all about. Yeah. So you got the video package too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we'll be able to see what it's from your view. Todd and I will sit here on the ground enjoying it.
Yeah, they said they'll email me all the footage.
Oh, sweet. Good. That'll be cool.
I like flying.
I mean, for as expensive as it is, they should just give me an SD card.
I know, right? Exactly. For the cost of what it is.
I like flying. I don't know about being outside the airplane though. I don't know. Maybe. I'd have to be outside to find out, I guess.
I sort of have an issue with the airplane door being open, but you know.
I've been in the airplane with the door open.
Yeah.
And that was okay. I was okay with that. I didn't think about jumping out though.
Sure that's going to hold them?
It'll hold me.
Well, I did think there was one thing that was interesting in the video. They were like, you don't feel like you're falling.
Oh. What do you feel then?
The guy in the video said there's no G-force, there's no like falling feeling like if you fall out of bed.
Yeah.
He's like, all you feel is the wind.
Huh.
And so I was like, I mean, that'll be cool.
Because there's probably nothing to, like your eyes aren't gonna. It's not like you're gonna be seeing shit flying by you unless you go through the clouds. You know what I mean? Like, right?
Don't smile, no buzz.
Well, you get to taste every bug at, you know. Nom.
You ever see that guy that he jumped out of the airplane and he landed in that net
No?
without a parachute?
What?
Mm-hmm.
No thanks.
He did they had this huge net like in the field, and he goes up and he was up there with his brothers and stuff, and he jumps out of the plane, and
Bless you.
he's coming down and they're holding him, and then that's when they have to like pull the plug, they leave, and this guy goes in and he was doing this thing like come down, and as soon as he's about to hit, he rolled over. So as he was
slowed himself
skydiving
down.
practicing,
Yeah.
and he lands in this net, and it's like whew, the net just like goes in, and
Collapses in. Yeah.
no
thanks.
parachute. Like that's
No. Sorry.
You're gonna be really good about hitting your mark.
Oh God! Imagine
Well,
his wife.
It's a lot like,
there.
you've seen the guy who did Mount Everest free climb? Or was it, no, not Everest. What was the one of the big rock faces out in Colorado? Oh, no, was it Colorado?
Everest is definitely.
Yeah, Everest is not on Colorado. Yeah, no, I was thinking something else when Everest popped in my head. Yeah, he did a free climb on that. I'm like, no thanks.
Well, those I've seen guys free climb a place up in Canyon.
Oh, all the buildings or
No,
the?
the Canyon Mountain, that big cliff there.
Oh yeah.
Before you get
No
to that.
thanks. I like to be roped in.
Like what's the point? Like why?
Because ropes are boring for them.
Well, there's a whole documentary on this guy that did it.
Yeah,
He
that's
did,
the same one I was telling you
everything,
about,
and then he ended up dying. He slipped.
Oh.
You ever drive over that
Yeah, no thanks.
And there's another skydiving. The guy jumped out of he was in like a spacesuit, and he broke the speed of sound. He was so high up, and he, I mean, he was literally like at the edge of the atmosphere, and then he stands out on this platform, and he drops. And as he's going down, they got like a zoom camera on him, and he starts like he's going so fast, and he starts spinning. He's like I'm like, he's gonna freaking knock out and die.
Pass out.
Like, I wonder if he had like an auto release at a certain altitude mechanism on his thing in case he did, but he didn't. He freaking stayed with it, and he came in and he landed.
Yeah, no thanks.
It was like the Red Bull thing, right? Like the guy
was it?
It looked like he was in a capsule, and it was on a weather balloon, and he was like literally, all you see is like black, and you see like the curvature of the earth, and he goes, all right, I'm going, and just steps off.
That was amazing.
The hole's gotten a little bit better. Or it shrunk.
Right? You see him when he was spinning and flipping. I was like, oh.
I kind of feel bad for the two girls that are sitting over there at tables all by themselves. They were in the waiver room with me.
Oh, were they?
Right, so they're gonna do a tandem.
Yeah.
We're like, we've got this big group over here, and they're just like,
They're just kind of hanging out. Hey, we're gonna do this. I get it. We're a little weird. That's all right. Everybody who skydives has to be a little weird too.
They might be uncomfortable being amongst strangers.
Strange we are.
Zach, did you unlog?
Ready to poop.
Did you log me out of YouTube?
Why? 'Cause he keeps.
Because he puts all his stupid shit
So,
on, and then I get all his stupid shit when I go on YouTube.
I know, I'm the same way. Like all of a sudden my TV, my main TV in the living room's got like these weird like VR golf games. I'm like, I'm not watching VR golf.
Too much coffee.
I was gonna say, man.
This wheat is killing him.
We had hope and now it's gone.
Yeah, the hole has just appeared again. Yeah.
Too bad this wasn't a park.
I know, right? We
Yeah,
could have
a field
activated.
day.
Yeah, right?
Special event station. N1OG's free fall.
Inaugural free fall. I did, thank you. It was very filling. Now I've got like the sugar rush.
Did you go to Park
No. Can you take my iced coffee? Oh, that's the.
What is that?
Dude Dad put out a thing called, basically it's a 10 millimeter socket. You know about the 10 millimeter socket, how to know when you can ever find them in your toolkits. So he made this inaugural, like, put it on your keychain.
Why can't you ever find a 10 mil?
They just get the most common and they get lost every time. Like, for a fact. You're about, hey, Casey, what's the most common socket lost? Yeah, see? That's why I have mine.
It'll show up in an alternate universe with all those missing socks.
Well, you ever see those like Instagram and TikToks where it's like a guy has a drawer full of 10 millimeter sockets, he turns and looks away, comes back, and the drawer's empty?
Was it the opening scenes of come on, Close Encounters?
No.
Out in the desert, there's Amelia Earhart's, all these like, missing ships.
Yeah, and so 10 millimeter sockets scattered everywhere. It's a thing.
They can fly, we can't fly.
I know, right? They aren't wearing parachutes. Imagine the drag on that.
Why can't you jump through the clouds?
I don't know. Colors would know, but he's not online.
The Navy SEALs jump through all kinds of shit. Right?
Yeah, but I'm not a Navy SEAL.
Rangers.
I play one on TV though.
There was a ton when we got here.
Look at all those chickens.
There we
I
are.
left the house and no one's clear.
It's weird though, because some of them, they're like big bunches and then they get into the beach.
High vis is coming off.
Well,
So you have like one of those vibrating coasters?
Yeah.
And they'll just tell you when your table's ready?
no, it's warming up down here.
Yeah, it definitely is. Lovely clouds are just keeping all the heat down.
Well, so knowing that it's going to be chilly, right? I'm wearing a super thin.
Oh, you're layered.
You know. It's like, all right, yeah.
How cold will it be when you
I'm good on the ground here. It's warm.
How cold is it at the top? Or when you jump?
I would imagine it's probably at least 20 degrees cooler.
Did they tell you anything?
Like we're asking,
No, he just signed stuff. It didn't really matter.
right? Like everyone
Signed
wants
his
to
life
know.
away.
Listen, I don't
Push him out of
That's why. It's like they don't tell him anything until he's jumping out of the plane. Did you know?
I would ask that question.
I was gonna say, did they let you ask questions?
Yeah, no.
You had to pay extra for that.
Just said, hey, show me what you do. Sign.
I'm just here. Put my name on paper.
They'd have to push me out. Like,
Well, the good news is in a tandem, you're kind of tied to someone else, so they have the control. We're like, I'm not going here.
Paul, do you want to bring me a bow thing so you won't be sad?
Well, if it does happen to drop, we'll put a GoFundMe out there.
They probably only let you take something that you can lash to yourself.
I'm gonna make a GoFundMe page
So
for
I can't bring anything. It's up to the instructor.
Right. But if you maybe increase your odds if you could attach a lanyard to it somehow.
if Carlos is here, is he allowed to bring you up, or does it have to be someone who's
It's like, Dad.
certified or whatever?
Maybe if you have a strap
like could
on
you
it.
strap to Carlos?
So we
I don't know if that would be more weird or less weird.
that's where we were joking about.
It'll be Carlos, Paul, and his big. What do you use? The 7300.
Yeah, 7,300 pack. I think Paul might have to drop an extra 20, more 20 pounds, both of them. Be able to balance that. Well, you heard he lost it, right?
In your pocket, or you just happen to see me?
Hey, Todd, you heard he lost it, right?
You lost what?
His 7,300, one jump.
No.
It detached. Was it 70 or 705, right? Or no, was it VHF stuff? Or VHF, UHF, right?
It was an
PC1 TLY.
And yeah, he had his whole bag. He lost the whole bag.
It fell off on.
Yeah, it fell off on him while he was skydiving. And he was just like, I'll never see that again. And it landed on somebody's house, and it was perfectly fine.
Yeah, I don't think the video goes public.
Oh, I haven't. Oh, so you remember? I didn't see that one.
How did he not have it clipped in or whatever? Like.
Well, you ask him. He's watching the
I don't
video.
know if I jump with him, he's losing back. Lose you. Oh, I forgot the.
I assume the strap broke. Literally, like as soon as he exited the plane.
Oh, the radio exited. Yeah.
I'm on a HT
Now,
out
if
here in
he-
Pepperell. Maybe that's
If
why
it
you
like say it landed and hurt somebody, is he responsible for that?
Yep.
Like if it just randomly like beamed some person?
You can imagine like a radio that is not much heavier than this, and the bag is probably going to go be almost at terminal velocity.
When I was a kid, guys were, the sky was like some cycle. You've been dropping pennies off the skyscrapers and like trying to hit people.
So that's been tested and disproven. You can't. It won't kill you.
Penny won't. Well, the guy was doing it. I know he got arrested for it.
Well, I'm sure it probably hurts.
Oh, very good. Well,
Because I remember as a kid, it was always like, oh.
You'll have to go get it. You want to leave?
But like,
I'm on
no, it's been
Casey,
disproven.
Mythbusters did it.
PC1 NID's HT. I'm
My
sitting
friend's
at the
stepfather-
airfield, the
or
Pepperell
father lived in New
airfield,
York, and the guy- we were kids,
waiting
and
for
he
Paul to
lived
jump
like
out of the airplane.
almost, and I was like the top floor, and he had like this like.
Okay, well,
exact-
we're right at 11 o'clock. But we're still plugging away here, just waiting and keeping each other entertained until things start getting some traction here. But
We're just sitting out here.
the cloud will break soon. Nope, looks like Coffee and Ham Radios has got a video going. No, that's just a short. All right.
He's supposed to be confused because they're not like flying in any specific direction.
Well, the copy's a little rough, Ralph, so I'm
They're looking for a landing spot. They haven't gotten their clear to land.
We're trying to get the clouds out of the way, then just do a circle to get the wind going.
okay, great.
warm though in October. I looked at the long-term.
That was a pretty rough contact with Ralph.
So you're saying we can do a 7-part Grove again?
Yeah, inside of his
Yeah.
In October.
Yeah.
just on that one.
When did we do that? Was that like the end of October or middle October?
It was at the end of October.
Okay.
Remember, it was like 80 degrees.
Yeah, it was 80 degrees and we had
I
some
thought it was in November.
whacked out people. No, because people were wearing Halloween costumes on the beach.
Yeah,
Remember?
and then we were swimming.
Yeah.
Swimming on the beach in October in New Hampshire. That's just stupid.
Do something about the clouds. I'm glad I brought battery back up.
Oh, who's the pilot? Do you know?
Right there with
The guy in the black.
Black.
I mean, co-pilot.
He's a wicked nice guy. Like I talked to him a couple times already.
Hey, can I go up and film?
I don't think they would, but yeah.
You get the aeronautical on.
Because I'm sure they only have enough room for.
There's gotta be a co-pilot seat.
Yeah, maybe.
Quanshine will do AM, so that's what
Yeah, the Baofeng won't do AM.
Did you use all my battery? No.
It's like bird.
Stand by to stand by.
They're going.
All right, we're safe.
I know, from the bird. My gosh.
Chickadees might have got us.
Appreciate ya.
I was afraid there for a minute.
You ever see a chickadee? They're vicious.
When are
Nasty
they going
pointy
up?
teeth.
I don't know. Whenever the weather clears.
She's back. Later.
When did you get the? Yeah.
I think a year ago, last year.
Where did you get it at?
It's called Cultivated Tattoo. It's in Milford.
Milford. My friend's daughter has a studio in Nashville. It's called Israel.
Israel?
Yeah, it's on Canal Street. Yeah, she gave my wife a tattoo.
What'd your wife get?
She got a memorial for my son. And, we have for our 20th wedding anniversary. We got lovebirds. Like she has the other lovebird. When we put our hands together, they're like sitting on the.
Oh, that's what I was wondering what that was about.
And all my friends are like, look at my dagger, you know. Look at my dragon.
Look at my bird.
I'm like, look at my lovebird. You know?
Is that the only tattoo you have?
No, I got this one. I got that in Africa. They did it with the bamboo.
Yeah.
And I got this one in Germany.
And I got this one.
That's my son's.
I shouldn't drink.
German.
You ever see Here Comes the Boom?
This one kind of hurt.
Who's the guy? Who's in Here Comes the Boom? I can't think of his name.
I worked on a Merchant Marine.
The mall cop guy, Paul.
yeah, I know.
He's a teacher, and the whole thing is
Go get a tattoo.
the guy who plays Fonzie is also the music teacher, and he's trying to help save him. The only way he can figure out how to save him is to be basically an MMA fighter, and so he's just constantly working. And every time he just loses a match, he gets paid, and he finally gets the big big score.
If you can't figure out your tattoo, should I just have you get a tattoo that has like a heart and then Todd's name on it?
No, I don't need to have a Todd on my.
Todd, you can get a matching one. You can
Hey,
get
Ralph.
Eric.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I gotta get.
Or it's like N1JUR and then his call sign.
What?
Couldn't tell which one he was on.
Yeah.
That's because you got two.
Clear on that one.
It was probably
Got a lot of experience.
the 443 Epson, whatever it is. Who does that?
I'm surprised they got her out of bed in the first place.
I can't tell which one he was on. We got too many things on here. Look, there's too many.
Too many HTs, not enough time.
Yeah, there's too many
There's
things.
only two
on.
hands.
I can't tell where he came from.
Only two
Go ahead,
hands.
call it out again, Ralph.
You're gonna give me a ride home, right?
Sure. I got room.
Oh, she's taking the car.
Stole my car.
Yeah, she left. Short attention span. The boyfriend's probably calling anyway.
Yes, the days of the early 20s where, you know, it's all about the opposite gender.
Yep. For sure.
We were driving out this morning. Marcus was right in front of us.
What, Rivera?
Yeah, because his girlfriend was in our neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
So we get to the end of the street and I pulled up beside him to see if it was him because there was like a I love my dogs magnet on the back of his Hummer and I was like, that can't be him, but it was.
This kid's no taller than Zach, that is Cody's friend. He's like basically 23 now at this point, and he's just probably a little shy taller than Zach. He drives a big giant Hummer. like talk about a small little boy complex, but I have not seen him climb in and out of it, but yeah, I'm sure he does. At least he's got a nice like big step bar on the bottom of it somewhere. But yeah, it's hilarious. And his dad's probably about as tall as Paul, and he drives a Mini, which guys, what's wrong with you? Probably, I would say that the only way you'd fit into it.
So years ago, Kim and I had to go out to Indiana, and the rental car was a Versa.
Oh gosh.
The two of us squeezed into this little tiny car.
It's a little Vespa. We're gonna drive around on a little motorcycle engine.
Smart car. I told him, I don't think I'd fit in that.
No, I know I wouldn't. We were buying Cody's Toyota Tundra, and of course they had to have a C6 or C7 Corvette in the lobby and whatnot while we're waiting. And he tried to climb in. And I'm like, you gotta sit down. And he's like, I am sitting down. And literally the window shield was like at his nose level. I'm like, no, you gotta get lower. He's like, I can't get the seat back any farther. I'm like, well then I'm not gonna fit in a Corvette.
It's comical trying to get out of one of those.
Oh, it's horrible. You can roll out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not
Sort
fun.
of fall into it and ooze out of it.
If you're lucky. They haven't wedged you in with like Crisco. It's definitely a tight cockpit.
I worked for Mazda in the late 90s. The original Miatas,
Yeah.
I could, without taking my seatbelt off, I could just reach back, close the roof.
I wanted a Miata so bad. That was like my dream car when I was a little kid. And then I was like 12 and my parents' friend had one. And I got to sit in it. And even at 12, like, because I'm 6 feet tall, even at 12 I was too tall. Like I was like, my knees were up like this. I was I mean, I need a bigger dream car because this is not gonna.
I had a guy who used to race him at work, and when I was working for JP Morgan, and he was like, oh yeah, I'll have to take you out in it, because he had it all souped up for basically autocross and kind of style hoop. And he's like, yeah, I'll take you out. And so we're going up and down the lower connector, and my knees are literally like this up against the dash, and I'm like, if I get into an accident, I am paralyzed from the waist down. There's no doubt in my mind. Oh yeah, pretty much. I could pick my nose with my toe.
This Haitian guy in Boston made you look short. I mean, he was almost 8 feet tall. And everybody he was a valet, so everybody got a big charge out of sending him to go get Mini Coopers. It just looked so silly.
Hey look, I could press the accelerator with my finger. Yeah, that's crazy. So they train you on the Mini repair yet?
I've dodged it so far.
Oh yeah,
I'm hoping if I can create enough drama around myself for a couple of weeks,
you'll be able to avoid it
the guy
altogether.
that's doing them all so far, we'll get them all done, and then I don't have to deal
Wow. Is it a quick turnaround or no? No, so you may be dragging it.
Imagine changing the master cylinder. Imagine changing the brake booster.
Yeah.
On a car.
And it's probably not like in an easy, convenient place.
It's a Mini Cooper.
Yeah, take
it's
everything
made by
out.
BMW.
Take 20 other plastic panels away, and then try to remove 18 bolts.
She sounds a little bit like Kinga when Kinga sounds like a Wookiee.
Will never, ever be an off-leash dog.
My dog either. My dog's too crazy. I have a dog like you and Eric have. I have a Michelle.
Oh, she wouldn't get in like fights or anything. But
no, mine either.
She taught the other 4 dogs in wandering across the field to hunt something.
Back.
Mine would get run over.
That's
by
Odie.
a car.
That's his. Just like Tip.
Kinga's good about coming when she's called. Like, she's got a really good recall. The others don't.
Our other dog.
Mine
I
can't even
refer
hear you.
to the other dog as my wife's dog. She's retarded. It's one redeeming quality though. She's is a rat. So whenever this one's doing something she shouldn't be, she starts barking. Maybe a black ball purr. Yeah, she's pretty, but it's not her fault. She had a really lousy start. Like four puppies inside like a.
Man, Paul, this is going to turn into a 24-hour live stream.
Probably eaten off, you know. When she came, her paw was all turned in, her mouth.
Might be ordering lunch.
I think that came from Puerto Rico.
Uh-oh, they took the board down. Leading us on.
Well, yes, no.
It's supposed to rain.
That, but I
Wednesday.
meant like
He's
in
not
general. I
going.
wonder
No,
when
he's not
they
going Wednesday.
stop jumping, like what season.
Probably when it's too cold out, I would assume. Which would probably be, what, end of October for us a lot of times? November? Nah, I wouldn't. Well, you'll know more about that after he finishes the first jump, because I have a feeling he's going to be doing a lot more. Yeah, no, good luck with that. I will take personal responsibility for introducing him to Carlos and, you know, having his man crush all of a sudden convince him he needed to jump.
He wants to, he's wanted to jump before Carlos.
Oh, I know, but Carlos just, yeah. Carlos in his story has made, you know, Paul's dreams come true.
It was just the motivation I needed to say, you know what, someday is this year.
Twice, not just once, twice.
Well, because you never know, you know, I mean, try something once. You never know.
I do, yeah, I tried math once and I
You might
don't
not
really like it.
The first time, the second time, you love it.
You know, I did square dancing as a kid, I didn't like it either, so.
I did square dancing as a kid too.
What's that? I did during gym class, yes. That's the only place I think I ever did it in.
Yeah, west side of Manchester, TNT.
Okay. Man, she's talkative.
Found your partner, do-si-do.
Yeah, exactly. In gym class, of course, my class was, ratio-wise, there was more boys than there were girls in it for some reason that year. And yeah, no, it was never fun to do square dancing with the other boys. Yeah. Nope. How we doing, guys? Hanging out.
Might as well jump.
Yep. Paul's doing vertical leaps now, just getting warm.
The pilot said that it's just about our time.
Wow, that's accurate.
What did he say? It's just about time.
Just a no, not just about 9, because it's 9 somewhere, not here. Night skydiving, that's what we're doing. Yeah, Carlos said like the cloud cover was supposed to clear like around 2 o'clock, but that's 2 hours, 3 hours away.
Well, Ryan said 1500 Zulu, which is 11.
Yeah.
So
11, 12.
Yeah.
That's what it seemed to be. Like they were moving and then they came back.
Yeah, well.
Let's just do it. We'll get your bag all and get all
And then it's gonna like all of a sudden.
I know, the plane's taking off.
just grab somebody's chute.
Well, people, time is money.
How much trouble would we be in, though?
Hijacking a plane.
I bet we'd make the paper.
Yeah, you looking at your cloud cover apps?
Yeah, it didn't show anything.
No.
It showed here, no clouds.
Dumb
Seriously,
app.
it showed on the coast.
No
like, just
clouds.
over, like, Portsmouth.
Haha, no clouds. They're liars.
Lying.
They probably wonder how I beat them to the airplane.
For those that just jumped in the live stream, we are still waiting for cloud cover to clear. Of course, the pilot said anytime now, whatever that means. So thank you again for hanging out here. We're fully testing out all of the streaming equipment. We're going to put it to the max. Yeah. It was 8, now it's down to 6.
Well, hey, kudos for those 6.
I know. You guys are, well, they've got it running out of the background, I'm sure. Just waiting for that one moment. But people are popping in and out, checking out, making sure we haven't jumped yet.
Angel wrote, wow, believe it or not, it's also on my bucket list. Good luck.
Paul might be taking them up.
She might be past her time to jump. What, late 70s?
Well, there's no rule about how big your bucket list can be.
H.W. Bush did it like when he was like 90 or something. Don't you
Wow.
remember he did that?
No.
I could barely walk and they jumped over there
They kind of wheelchaired him out the door.
like for his birthday.
Goose. I guess if you wanted one way to die, that would be a better way. Enough information to keep them hanging on the hook.
I wonder why they took the top off.
End of the season.
They're gonna grow grapes.
Oh.
They're gonna grow grapes. They turn into a winery after Paul jumps. That's it, we're done. We can't handle this any longer.
Shut it down.
What? Did you punish her or something? Did you punish her or told her she had to be bad?
I don't know. She's fascinated with
The door?
shack.
Oh, what's in it?
Nothing.
Oh.
Nothing I would think.
That's
Wow,
where they
probably
get
a
the body.
couple of chipmunks. They're all hanging out in the corner going, let the dog go away.
It's ready for your radios.
Yeah.
That it is. The shack.
Got a nice pad here for a tower.
Oh yeah, man, this would be, well, it's probably not poured that thick, but yeah.
Time are we recording tonight?
I don't think we're recording tonight, but
Oh, we're not?
I don't know. We'll see how Paul's at.
So many dogs.
I mean, we're pretty good. Okay. Yeah, because I haven't come up with a topic yet, so.
You ever see the video of the dog that they drop out of the helicopter?
No.
No.
Malin was?
Yeah.
Oh, for like military stuff?
They're just barely dogs.
Yeah, right?
It's actually bad because when they make those dogs popular, normal people think they should go out and get one, and they're like, no, you don't understand. Like,
Right.
That is a working dog.
yeah, if you're,
Yeah.
maybe if you had a
It's a
farm,
dog with
or
rules.
maybe
What
you
is
were
it?
somebody who ran like
Malinois.
9 miles a
Yeah,
day.
it's a military dog.
No, that's a working dog.
My father-in-law had a bird
It's like a
dog,
Cane
and
Corso. It's like, no,
and that was a
no,
dog
you
with
don't- no,
rules.
that's the real
You know, we
deal,
couldn't
people,
just
don't-
do whatever
That is
we
not
wanted
a
with the
Labrador.
dog. You know,
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, no.
there was all these rules about the dog.
You and your
you know.
family will be safe. It's the neighbors. Come home, FedEx, Amazon, just bodies in the yard.
Nice.
No, I watched the documentary the other day. There's over 200 bodies on Everest.
Yeah.
Yeah, just frozen.
Yeah,
Just on the
it's
side, you
something
walk
like,
by them.
like thousands of tons of poo and trash.
If you want to take the truck and go grocery
There's
shopping.
a guy that I saw
Or whatever.
The same dog. The guy was like he made himself like a little shelter
Okay,
inside
cool.
this like little cave on the
That,
side.
we're going to be here for a while, I'm
And
sure.
He died and froze, and he's still there, like all like he's sleeping.
And if
Yeah, how do you gotta retrieve
and
the
if
body?
we finish before, you know, I can bring you home. I got the car here. So.
Okay,
Retrieving
cool.
some of them.
Yeah.
You know, the ones that you get to, but it's like $75,000.
You need like a special helicopter just to get at that kind of altitude.
I don't even think you can get up that high in a helicopter. I know
Well,
you can get to
I
the
know
base station. Like, I don't think you can get much
documentary I
higher.
watched, they were trying to get the lower bodies, you know, and the ones that were somewhat accessible, but they said it could take like 48 hours to thaw the ice around some of the bodies to even just be able to move them. And then, you know, a person that weighed, you know, 180 pounds when they went up is over 300 pounds with all the ice and everything being frozen. Wow.
You know, it's for a long time it's been a hobby for hyper wealthy people to like rent a whole village
you
of
have-
Sherpas to get them
Right,
most
but
of
you
the way
have
up
to be-
the mountain.
You have to like go up there for like months and sit at like the base station to get it
Get acclimated.
to the
Yeah.
But if
height.
you got the money to do that, why can't we get some rich people who aren't going to climb the mountain to pay some Sherpas to go pick up the trash or something? You know?
Right.
It's like,
Yeah.
it wasn't guys like us that did that. I don't have that kind of cash. And even if I did, I wouldn't
Literally hundreds of thousands.
I don't know. Until the clouds clear.
Watch how we fly.
Well, that's the pilot.
No, you ask.
You're the one who wants to fly.
I'm not asking.
Break your wrist.
You asked, Dad.
Yes, I've already pet him.
Dad, you ask.
He's like a little mini pickle. The mini pickle is named Tuna.
Tuna? Interesting name.
Are you still alive?
That's what they're
Oh, we are.
Say hi.
so like so compact. Pocket
He's a
pickle.
little guy. Yeah, but he's probably still 50 pounds.
Oh yeah, all muscle.
He's gonna say.
That type bulldog. There was one at the dog park one day that was built kind of like him, but even
Why
lower.
not? It's an open field.
There's this big,
Like a fast
One day you might be
but he
crashing
looked
into
a
the
little bully. He was super low to the ground, and there's this big pile of dogs. And he ran through. You could almost hear like the bowling pin sounds because all the dogs just kind of like got parted.
You know, I'd imagine people that come here on a regular basis probably get to be pretty good friends with all the just downtime.
Yeah, pretty much.
Except you have to bring a dog.
Yeah.
Maybe not a loudmouth one like this one.
Or a little froofy one like mine.
Is Watson ever like off duty? You could bring him in the park and just let him do his thing.
Yeah, he's just he doesn't always want to come when he's called.
Yep.
You gotta have food.
Yeah. I don't even know if food would work.
Otherwise, he'll just follow his nose and he'll go where.
I should keep a rabbit with me.
You can keep a rabbit with you.
There's a rabbit living in my yard.
I should borrow a few of Casey's dogs. You won't be living there much longer.
The ghetto bunny.
I think that's really funny. Got the whole field.
I know.
Goes over and shits next to those people.
Yeah, right?
Well, funny. We were at the beach like 2 weekends ago, and we were just sitting there on the in Maine, and we had Oliver, and I had Oliver in my arms, and another dog kind of came up with their owner and stopped, and then for whatever reason decided to go over to her chair and basically lift a leg and pee on her chair. And so Oliver got out of went over, did the same thing, and then they just kept going back and forth. And the lady was just like all embarrassed because like she's sitting in her chair, and it's like the dogs are like, "Hey, I'll show you how I can mark you."
At least you weren't buried like, up to your neck and the dog chose that.
Yep.
Todd's brand new tent.
Oh yeah, Watson's like live on one of our streams.
We were doing the net
Yep.
from a field day.
It's forever ingrained. Yeah, there's a clip.
Watson has definitely an interesting, or were we the Highland Games?
Oh, Jesus, yes.
Did you participate?
No, we just went up, but like we were walking around and we were over by the cows, the Highland cows.
Yeah.
So I kept him back a little bit. And as we go to walk away, this lady stops me. She's like, "Excuse me, your dog just shit right there." I'm like, "Oh, all right." So I grab a bag and I pick it up, right? And I take him off to the side. He's literally like walking and shitting, and then.
I was like, oh my god.
And then I'm like, all right, you're done? You're good? I pick it all up, and I go to walk over to the trash can. The whole way we're walking to the trash can, he's walking and peeing all over the place.
And people are just laughing, and it's like, he's literally just peeing and like,
You can see the line.
he's like, I'm sorry, clearly.
I'm embarrassed for my dog.
He does the same thing, like, he doesn't ever really have accidents in the house unless, like, he's super excited or, like, him and Kangar are playing and he just, like, a little kid doesn't realize it.
Yeah.
But he, like, will start to pee and then he gets super anxious and he tries to outrun it. So instead of just peeing in one spot and, like, being like, oh, I'm sorry, he's,
Yeah.
like, pees up and down the hallway and in the kitchen. And
It's like I got every part of that carpet covered.
My dog's a diaper.
I know, yeah.
He's a diaper. They gave us the one that was special. My dog's a little special. He's a Bichon. He's a little special. Dog fight.
Come on, Clouds, let's go.
We tried everything with the dog, and we can't call him back, so he's always got to be on a leash. And he just will not. We didn't get him fixed. That was part of it. And he just will keep going in the house. So diapered him. Even with the diaper on, he's too dumb to not go in his diaper. And he's too dumb to not do it in front of me where he gets a whack. And I mean, at what point do you want to stop beating on him and throwing him in the,
The kennel, yeah.
Just diaper him. And sorry you're retarded. You'll be wet all the time. And sorry.
Yeah, studying.
Just made him special, you know.
For like field day weekends and stuff, and anytime like we go away,
Yeah.
Watson will hold his shit the whole weekend.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unless there's a beach.
Oh, yeah, sandbox.
Beach, he's comfortable shitting in the sand.
Oh, yeah.
all the time, and that's another super
Watson's so
embarrassing.
good, though. He's such a good dog.
Well,
Down in Florida, walking the beach, and he's just like, yeah, nope, this is where I'm going.
And it's bad because dogs aren't allowed on the beach, but because he's a service dog,
you can do it, yeah.
Anywhere
But then
you can
people
go.
are like,
I know,
"This
right?
is why we don't have dogs on the beach." And I'm like, "We're gonna pick it up, don't worry."
No, I'm gonna dig a hole and bury it right where you're at.
He carries his own shit bags, so.
Couldn't do that to our dog. Tried to did it once and he was like,
Yeah, I heard it, and I looked, and I saw the little one being aggressive. Of course,
I think I've been bitten by a dog 3 or 4 times, and every single time it's always like under 25 pounds. Twice while I was walking my dogs.
this is what happens when you.
Maybe some film content, I guess. I don't know. I was like, who is he talking to?
Well,
But then I realized there's like a phone or something.
Those phones sitting up there. Why not?
The good thing about Odie is he won't bite anybody, you know. But he will bark and growl at a humongous dog, and he'll just be a snack, you know.
The Roger beeps drive me bonkers. I hate the Roger beeps. People who put them on.
What are Roger? How do you put them on?
You
Some
can put
radios
on
have
the
it.
Baofeng.
Yeah.
I can add one. You
What
know
does it
the
do every time
It does that. The
N1SM.
It's like the cops, like when they have their Roger beeps and stuff like that, or like
So
little.
every time you-
every time you key up and every time you release.
Where if you're talking, it beeps after you're done.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think Derry does that too.
Yeah, they added that.
Roger beat?
Yep.
Good buddy.
Well, worse
It's a
off,
good
it's like
buddy beep.
someone has a Roger beep on their own HT, and then a repeater has one, so you get that double beep.
Double beep.
CB radio, and everybody had like custom Roger beeps.
It's a good buddy beep.
A custom Roger beep, or they'd have like an audio file play every time. It was like after they key in, release the
Yeah,
PTT.
that's pretty much what I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Football stars.
I may have to catch this on the live stream.
You might, yeah.
They're high enough, though. They might be high enough. They got to be under, what, 14,000 feet, right? So the clouds are supposed to be 20,000 feet at, what time do you say, 10:30?
It's now like 11:30.
What did Ryan say?
He said like at
Yeah, Ryan said
12.
They jump here at 12,000. So
They know the cloud elevation? Well, they must. That's what they do, right?
however pilots do that stuff.
Yeah.
It's all good.
They must have to have it a certain distance above the, it's not an exact, like, if it's at 14, if the clouds if you're jumping at 12, then the clouds must have to be at like 15, or, there's got to be a certain distance above, just in case, or something,
Yeah,
it's not exactly or whatever,
There's
big
a hole
right there.
One hole. We need more holes.
If that hole would just move this way.
And widen like by 17 miles. Man, it got cold again. Time for sugar retreat number 2.
Bless you.
And too bad you can't fly planes around here. I was gonna say Zach could solo here.
Say what?
I was gonna say he was gonna go fly with Zach later. He should fly here. Some entertainment.
You might be able to ask him.
You might
There's
be able
only one airplane here.
Yeah, he might be able to get away with
There's only
taking
one
off from the airport.
airplane. You have a tag on it, right?
On the plane.
Might be able to ask him. I guess
Hey,
One plane, the two that they're so light, you don't need to have them tagged.
you have a tag on it, right? Maybe.
Dad, actually ask. Oh, yeah, ask. Dad, ask. Dad. Dad.
You'd have to ask the pilot.
Yeah, Dad, ask. Go ask the pilot.
There's no one coming in for a landing over here or anything.
no one
He's
taking
the
off
only-
either.
Fly over there on the grass.
Ask.
Yeah,
Go
take off
ask.
the
Go
way.
ask. Yes, you're making me mad.
You can ask him.
Say yes to you, Zach, than to your dad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because he probably likes kids better than
He's
grown-ups.
gonna tell me no.
True
Go
that.
ask. No. I'll come with you.
The batteries aren't charged anyway.
You can charge them. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
I'll come with you if you ask.
Who's the parent?
If you want to, we could stop at the basement.
Dad, I'll come with you if you want to ask. If we can ask. Dad.
One of them's yeah.
Dad.
I don't know which one. It's a pit bull.
I will come with
I
you.
think the
if you
pit bull.
ask.
The shortest of the bullies.
No, I'm not asking you.
Why?
Because.
Look at how much open air there is.
Did Tom switch it back to CW?
Nope. It's still audio. Last time I checked.
Was that my radio?
It had to be,
Come
yeah.
with you.
No. That the CW must be. Well, you know CW. What was the call sign?
I don't know. I didn't hear the whole thing.
Yeah, that's my excuse, Tim. Come on.
Just to see if maybe I can charge the batteries with
Call.
battery pack.
First, see if you can even fly here.
Well, we might as well charge the batteries.
see it. Looks like blueberry, pumpkin, chocolate stick, and glaze stick. What do you want? The glaze stick? They were like, what? Exactly.
He's under 20, so you know.
Yeah, he wouldn't know. Time to stretch.
I'm over at the Pepperell Air.
And I'm only sitting.
My friend Paul is going to jump out of the airplane. If you and Pop want to bring a couple of chairs, he can come and watch. Yeah, my folks don't live too far from here. They live in Nashua,
Oh.
up the street, really. Yep. So I told them if they want to grab a couple of chairs, they can come and watch. Is someone kerchunk?
Yeah, it's not our machine though. Unless you're on our, are you in a repeater?
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe. I didn't
Someone's
ka-chunk.
kerchunking the repeater.
Yeah, there you go.
Ralph.
There's a Ralph.
He's gonna catch kerchunktivitis.
KC1TOY, Z1JUR.
That's contagious. Tell him he's gonna get kerchunktivitis.
Oh, I'm on 5.2, dang it. KC1TOY, N1JUR.
I'll turn it on.
Oh, you'd be better off, you probably. Hey Ralph, how's it going? N1JUR. Yeah, it sounds like you're barely hanging on to the repeater. Yeah, Roger, Roger. We're over here in Pepperell, just waiting for cloud cover to clear here, and Paul will hopefully will get his skydiving moment.
Tell him to come to the airfield.
Really good. He's in. Roger, Roger. Yeah, a few of us have definitely hung it out to the last minute here, and we're hopefully expecting some changes in the weather soon. So with that, we'll be hopefully seeing Paul head up in a plane in a bit. Well, we'd appreciate it for sure, and yeah, he's definitely just sitting there impatiently waiting. Of course, the clouds aren't cooperating here, so I don't know what they're looking like over where you're at.
It's a good thing they gave you a name tag, Paul, 'cause I almost forgot what your name was.
Sounds good, sir. We'll catch you a little later, and thanks again for the contact, and we'll see you in a bit. This is N1JUR, and I'm listening.
Besides the Cadillac Jerry gave me. Tell your friends to be careful, and we'll say a prayer. I love you. Love you, Mom. Okay, so Pop to take it easy. Okay, my folks. Hey, Paul. My mom said, tell your friend to be careful, and she said, we're going to say a prayer for him.
Say a prayer for the clouds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at this point.
So,
Holes there.
so my parents are praying for you, okay? And if my friend was being careful, he wouldn't be jumping out of an airplane. I won't tell her that, but...
That's true.
You only live once.
Yeah, that's it.
a 2-minute delay because cell service isn't that great here. What's that?
No, if there's a 2-minute.
Well, there's like a 8-second delay anyway in general. Yeah, so 2 minutes and 8 seconds.
No, what's the delay? Is it repairing it before it goes out?
Yeah, so the live stream sends it out to the server, and then the server basically then streams it out to YouTube. So it adds it gets rid of that buffer, the failure, or we lose connectivity or something. Did they just randomly copy? Mark. Oh. In 2 minutes, you should know. They're probably listening now.
Wait, where's the candy? It looks so cool. Yeah, look. Don't put it
KC1 VJR, this is KC1 QDK. How you doing, Bill? Are you in Nashua?
How many people are watching? How many people are watching? One. What do you see that? 2. 6.
6?
Mhm.
Oh, I'm behind.
KC1 VJR,
Said
this
one
is
person
KC1
Reload your
QDK. You get a copy on me. I'm on a HT at the Pepperell Airfield.
There's the mics. Still behind?
KC1
What?
VJR, this is
You
KC1
have to wait there.
QDK.
You
Copy?
sit there. Oh no, you just.
I think my dad left.
Oh, he's here. So Eric's still here.
Oh.
Eric, you're still talking right here on his phone.
Yeah, you're still talking. It's really
KC1
Yeah, it's a
NID,
microphone.
this is
You're still
KC1
talking right there.
QDK.
Yep.
Did you copy
Yeah, no,
KC1
we're live now.
VJR
Yeah, I
there?
know, but on that you're still talking.
Yeah, because it's 2 minutes behind. So it doesn't buffer, so you don't get that weird, pixelation and stuff. So it's not real time. So that's why you're seeing me there, and then I
Very
walked
good.
away
Do
and
you
came
think
back.
You could call out to him and ask him to go to 446 000. See if we can do that.
Yeah. It's 2 minutes behind.
Does that camera track you?
This one does, yes. So I can actually wake it up so I can zoom it in.
Whoa.
Okay, thank you, Casey. KC1.
It has to track on.
KC1.
It's locked on my face.
QDK, and I'm going to stand quiet. and
So
see if I
wave
can
at
get
it.
Bill.
It's following me right now. Wave a couple times so it sees you. Yep. Should follow you now.
KC1 VJR, this is KC1 QDK. I get a copy on you here.
Huh?
It should turn just.
Just a small light wave, Zach. Just enough. There you go.
How much do you think you spent on all of this equipment?
Too much.
Oh yeah, I got a good copy on you over here. I'm in Pepperell at the airfield.
I've built it over probably 2 years. So
One of the club members jump out of an airplane. He's going to be
What
doing
GoPro
that
do you
pretty
have?
soon.
10?
that is a 9.
That's the same as my dad's.
Yeah, the 10 and 9 really don't have much of a difference. It's with the 13 and 12 or the newer style, faster processors, that type of stuff. But it's already got you, Zach. You gotta form an actual square
Oh,
like
that
this,
sounds pretty
Zach,
good.
like
Where'd
this,
you go
and then
get,
do slight
turkey and
movements.
Stuffing subs.
There you go. What's that?
Oh God.
Oh.
Just like how long his legs are. The growing pains like that. Oh my gosh, so quick.
And it's funny because it's been mostly this summer. Like he was worried.
Oh, that sounds pretty good. Hey, do you want to try to
Overnight, yeah.
talk simplex here
Basketball
with these
recruitment.
HTs?
There you go.
Because we're not too far apart here.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be tall.
Huh?
No, you're not, but you will be.
I'll dab one.
Yeah, in a minute.
You were
Okay,
5'2"
Bill,
at the
73,
beginning
and
of the
glad I got you on the HT. KC1 BJR from KC1 QDK 73, Bill.
Very lean.
That was on the HT from his house.
Who?
So, Bill.
Oh, your buddy Bill?
Yeah.
Oh wow, nice.
He's busy though. He's going to get subs or something.
Wow. Everybody's got to
I'm
eat.
so happy he got his
Ticket.
technician license.
Nice.
Paul gave him the test. I was standing outside the police station like a parent waiting for him to give birth, you know, like
Yeah, when it was gonna
giving
happen.
everybody a cigar after, you know.
Nice. That's always good. Good sport.
I kept every day I'd send him a technician question, you know.
Keep him in the
Yeah.
studying mindset. Man, I've never hated clouds so much.
I know, right?
I mean, yesterday was a pretty good day. I mean, there wasn't many clouds yesterday.
No, and it was much warmer.
Yeah, it was. Come on, make that hole bigger.
Did the other one give up?
The other one, what?
The other jumper?
I don't know. Imagine if Paul was the only one.
Now we gotta stay.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's gotta stay. We gotta get a big fan.
He's committed.
The wind has picked up, so.
A little bit, not by much. The anemometers aren't moving too much.
I thought Steve BBW was gonna come.
Oh yeah? No, he didn't say he was?
Yeah, well, he said he might come, so. I actually got a good coffee on him with his HT. A lot of times he joins, it's just a mess, you know.
Yeah, he tends to walk a lot with like his HT, so depending on where he's at, sometimes it comes in really good, sometimes, you know, not that great.
I got him on the Derry repeater the other day, and he was loud and clear, you know.
Right.
I almost brought the mobile.
Yeah, HTs are probably fine. I mean, you've been doing well with that. I don't know. Well, he's talking to the pilot, so.
He's like, if you can jump through that hole.
I know, right? Yes, it doesn't really look like there's going to be much of a gap opening.
I know he was really frustrated because they switched it for Wednesday. Like I switched all my clients on Wednesday so that I could be here.
Right.
And then like Tuesday night he's like,
They canceled.
Just called and canceled, and I was like, oh. He's like, so now it's next Wednesday, and I was like, okay. So I made sure that I didn't book my. I have Wednesday clients, and I was like, my husband's gonna be, you know,
Jumping.
skydiving, and then he's like, yeah, they canceled that too. So now it's on Sunday, and I was like, okay. So then last night we're sitting there, and he's like, oh no, and he looks at his phone, and it says, you know, skydive petrol, and I was like, oh. And he's like, yep, they want to cancel, but they said I could still come. And I was like, does that mean you're jumping? And he's like, yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah, when?
It's funny, I feel like I don't see like this kind of cloud coverage very often.
I know.
It's really
That's the problem. It's like, this is a rarity. It never happens this way.
had like weeks and weeks of beautiful weather.
We always have great clear skies.
He's got
He's talking to the pilot.
Oh, yay!
I'm not for the reasons I think you want, but. Definitely an all-day affair for some reason.
Imagine how nerve-wracking this is for some people and how nervous they would be like to go up and you have to sit here all day like waiting for your time.
Yep.
Use your phone, please, Mom.
Uh-oh. I don't know. What say ye? Well, what's the last prognosis?
It's not looking good.
Nah.
So the cloud cover isn't going to get above like 2,300 feet.
Okay.
This is the remnant. So
They said they were hoping that it would be like 7,500 feet and broken, scattered clouds.
Sure.
Fine.
Yeah.
So, but it's
Not
just
gonna happen.
It's not breaking up because we don't have the wind.
Right.
So they're not calling it yet,
Right.
but it's not looking good.
Yeah, it's like noontime, so. Oh man, that sucks.
you ready? Let's go to the field. If I drive and I see you open, I'll turn around.
Yeah, well, if you can figure out how to convince the wind to pick up.
Well, trust me, when I get to the field, they'll start gusting because they always do. Dead calm. I get to the field and all of a sudden it's like 40-mile-an-hour winds.
Oh boy.
And I don't think Wednesday's going to happen. Oh, he can't do it Wednesday.
Can't do it yet. The plane's going to be in maintenance all week.
Oh, all week, so then you're a week out again, yeah.
All right, go. All right, I'll see you guys.
All right, man.
It was the disappointment that I was anticipating.
Yeah, thanks, Tim.
And your ball.
At least I think that was
Hi,
fair.
Todd.
Hello.
Hi, Zach. Nice to see you.
All right, just
Is
let
that
me know
your
if we're
ball?
on to it.
Okay, I will.
Nice seeing you guys.
Okay, I'm with you on that one. You okay with not recording tonight? Okay. Yeah, we're off, Todd.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Now we'll have to do a show though, all about how you deal with disappointment.
True that.
Mother Nature will always fuck you in the ass.
Oh, no is an
without
acceptable
without any lubricant.
I hear P. Diddy has some extra.
Yeah, right. Bottles of it, baby oil.
Borrow some P. Diddy lube.
And according to his lawyer, you can buy all that at Costco. I didn't know you could buy it in bulk at
Buy
Costco.
it in bulk. Yeah, that's the only reason he has that much. 'Cause
Last time I checked, I don't remember baby bottles of buying that in bulk at Costco.
Well, the funny thing is Costco put out a statement saying no.
Yeah, we don't sell it, right?
We don't sell it like that. No, not in those quantities.